Good? Alrighty. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. We are the Natural Disasters. Let's see. We're going to be playing some games here. And I'll give a quick recap of what happened last week. So, last time, the group arrived in Asheborne to find that there were a few other adventurers milling about in the place. Decided to go check out a less than luxurious inn set up by the Adventuring Guild. Got their initial tasks after meeting a few people, or the first trial after meeting a few people. And we ended up with the group finding a crashed pirate ship. And after subduing the people on board, after a few warning shots and some running up the side of the ship for a little bit, we ended the session. That's a very quick recap, but yeah, you can always go back and watch other ones.
That works.
Welcome. All right, welcome back. So as I said last time, let's see, Morrow, you were heading down. You had just lit a torch, heading to the second deck underneath the first. Kind of heading down almost a set of stairs parallel with the ground, considering the pirate ship crashed into it there. Boo and Runa, you were checking out the captain's quarters a little higher up on the ship that's just extending out of the ground at this point. Jubilee and Tien, you were milling about on the deck, having just finished off the rest of the pirates there. We'll start up there, unless anyone else has any final points they want to bring in.
Are we out of combat at this point?
Yes, okay. You had finished
Runa
off.
Just boofed somebody off the ship.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, they went like,
Woo!
Yeah, with a nice little splat at the bottom there. You finished off the last one that was the caster of that group. So let's start with, I believe we were leaving off with Runa and Boo. If there's anything you two wanted to do in the captain's quarters, you had seen around you furniture, books, papers. The room is a mess. It is very clear that, well, your assumption might be that the crash has taken things off of shelves and moved things from their original locations.
Looting party.
all right.
It's real fun. I'll teach you.
Okay.
You just pick stuff up and shove it in your bag real quick before you get yelled at.
I didn't bring a bag with me.
Where's that chest?
I left it back at the...
You don't have a backpack and you didn't bring no chest. Well, just use mine. She'll flump her bag forward. It never runs out. She'll pull up the flap of the backpack, which is just a giant googly eye of the beholder, and she'll just open it, and you'll just see just emptiness. Just shove whatever you want in there.
There's nothing in there.
There's everything in here. You take that back.
All right. Start grabbing things, putting it in.
Yeah.
Okay. So both of you are just grabbing everything around you.
Papers.
Okay.
Just like a lot of the papers, anything that looks like really fancy script, she's gonna be like, no, they're definitely that.
Okay.
look at it.
Is it just like you indiscriminately you're just tossing whatever you can in there?
She'll look at it first.
You look at it first? Okay. What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Giant, and Halfling.
Okay. You do not recognize what is written here. It's in a strange script. You don't even recognize the letters on it.
Orc
Orc and Common?
and common.
Okay. Unfortunately, you do not recognize any of the writing on there either, but you are able to grab whatever you'd like in there.
This one's real fancy. Look at that one. It's like a loopy-loop.
Alright, so stuffing books, papers, things that might look important into the googly-eyed flap of your bag.
The beholder of holding.
The beholder of holding, yes. It's going to take a little bit of time. There's a decent amount of stuff that you're finding. Most of it is kind of slammed up against the front wall from where the ship would have been pointing. So there's just a decent pile kind of lined up there, which you can start sorting through. If you both want to give me an investigation check.
Ooh, that's not good. That's a 4.
4.
12.
A 12. Okay. I mean, 12's not bad. 4, you see Boo just kind of grabbing, like, scrunching up the paper, just sort of shoving it in whatever she can. Yeah.
I have a -1 investigation.
You'll find, like, buried underneath some... It seems like there's a decent amount of books and papers in here. Underneath one of them is a mostly intact, decent chair. It seems well carved. That's what you find.
It's a nice chair.
Well, do you want it to go with your chest? Are you just gonna have a room following you around? That'll be really comfortable.
Right. While you two do that, Jubilee and Tien, is there anything you want to do up on the deck of the ship? You can hear the sounds of Runa and Boo starting to tear things apart, fluttering of papers, some crashes.
I'm gonna go to where Runa and Boo are.
Okay, so you make your way up the ship. You can see them sort of tearing through a fairly large pile of papers and books.
Can I walk up to the papers and take a look through them?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. And also, what languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, Infernal.
Okay. You don't seem to recognize the writing on them.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Okay. As you search through, helping them go along, you find off in the corner that there is a cracked open, but there's still a pretty ornate-looking box, maybe a few inches across in diameter. It appears to be locked.
Can I take the box with me?
Sure.
The entire thing?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a huge box. It's maybe only about this big. This high, like 3 inches on any dimension there.
Okay.
You can see there's a iron clasp holding the front, but it does seem to be there's a small hole there.
Okay.
For a keyhole, but it does appear to be locked.
What's
Cool.
that?
I'm not sure, but we should take it.
It's a tiny box.
It's locked.
Are you jealous?
What?
'Cause she has a bigger box.
Oh, her chest.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I don't know. You just decided to come in here and you just grabbed a tiny little box. Oh, that's right. Suspicious is all.
All right. So while you're helping them, Tien, is there anything you want to do?
I saw where Moro went. Didn't I?
Yeah. She wasn't. I don't think being stealthy about it. I think she was just lighting a torch and heading down into the
She
bowels of the
knocked
ship.
out the captain and basically
Yeah.
is going to investigate and see what else is hiding
Sure.
in here.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna go in that direction.
Okay. So then I'll loop you in with Moro. Seeing as you had headed down a little bit before Tien came to join you, lighting up the torch, you find yourself in a small hallway. 2 doors that seem to be kind of leading up further back into the ship, and 1 door heading further down to the front of the ship. You can see the door to the front is swung open, though it's very dark going forward there. Your torchlight, from the angle, you can see into a little bit of it, but not much further than that. Though do give me a perception check, please.
Okay. No. Oh, that 9.
Okay. What would you like to do?
She's going to cautiously move forward. Once she reaches like the door frame, she's just gonna stick her torch out to to see how much light can spread
Okay.
into the next room.
So you're going forward into, like, further down the ship
Yes.
towards the front? Okay. So peering into that, and around this time, Tien, you can... for timing wise, you're not too far behind. You can see Moro maybe about 10 feet away, kind of pointing a torch into a room.
Fuck is in there?
So, looking into that room, you see the room goes down, but there's the cracks from the wood. As you can see, some splinters have started to crack up. The front is crushed down. You can see some pillars that were originally holding the ship together had fallen down. It's a mess. There are bits and pieces of wood and shrapnel and barrels that have crashed against that far side. You can also actually give me another perception check,
Okay,
because you are
sure.
peering into a fairly dark room.
Yeah.
The torch does light up the area, but
8.
okay. You see piles of various things, hard to pick out what they are.
Okay.
There's just lumps here and there, and there's bits of wood sticking out at odd angles.
No humanoid that I can see.
Not that you can see.
Okay. Whatever. She's gonna turn around and walk out and walk back up and probably spot Tien.
Yeah, once you turn around, yeah, well, I guess you might look up, but Tien's there.
I will at the very least poke you in the leg to make sure you know where that I'm here.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Have you gone up that way? I haven't.
No, I
Okay, there's
just joined.
there's
You just
nothing
went.
but wreckage over there. Let's not bother. And she's just gonna walk forward and walk up to the other doors.
Okay, so going back towards
Yeah.
the back of the ship. All right. You came down. Give me a perception check.
I would love to, but my character sheet won't load because my tablet sucks, so couldn't
All right.
load it up on yours.
Oh no!
Sure. Go ahead and give me a roll. We'll see if we need the modifiers.
Okay.
But we'll go with that.
Natural one.
All right, don't need the modifiers.
Still pulling up your
So Maura, we can go with that. Would you like to go to the left door or the right door?
Left, please.
Left door. Alrighty. So as you crack the door open,
I don't think
throw it
I
open.
actually joined the natural.
Okay. You see lit up in that room Zoka and her team. They seem crouched over a slumped figure who is kind of at the back wall, and you can see with the torch, it's a fairly small room, so you can kind of see the details in here. A smear of blood along that back wall. Immediately, they all turn and just no.
You sons of bitches.
Just get out of the room.
I'm not leaving anywhere. And she's gonna take out her sword. She's not charging towards them, but she's got her hand on her sword and is taking out.
All right.
She's going to say next, you better explain what's happening here.
Zoka is gonna kind of stand up to her full height. You can hear like a thunk as the one horn hits the roof. Take a look around. Don't bring the damn torch in here. As you begin to look, there are barrels cracked open with gunpowder
She's
cascading down to various parts of the room.
she's doing this.
Okay. And then once they see you moving the torch out, they're like, okay, better?
What happened?
Well, we killed a guy.
Clearly,
Yeah.
stupid fucking fools. Did you find anything in here?
Other than this guy. And, I think
Yeah.
these,
Do you
Probably
mind
don't wanna
holding
br-
this?
Yeah, I'll
Can
take.
she hold it?
it's probably the size of you.
Yeah.
You can, stand with it if it's plant like a staff.
Yeah.
You can, plant it against the ground or something.
Okay. I'll take a step so I'm outside the room and I'll
Okay.
hold that.
Don't move forward. There's explosives in here. And Moro is going to try to
Thing to
give
say.
a quick search around to see if she can spot anything weird or something that they might be hiding.
Okay, you just kind of scanning the room?
Yes.
Okay, perception check.
Okay. 19.
Okay. The room itself seems to be pretty barren, other than the barrels that are leaking out various bits of gunpowder. There's some smashed barrels, but the ones that are intact seem to have cracks and holes in them. None of them really stayed intact
Okay.
during this. There's smears of blood kind of across. As you look there, you can see Zoka is kind of sidling in front, as you're scoping around. But you do notice another humanoid figure kind of slumped against the wall, moving, but it appears to be a tiefling who's just kind of holding his side. Just
Who's
seems
the,
interesting.
Who's the tiefling? The humanoid, the person that you failed to mention.
Yeah, she'll kind of like step to the side, and you can see it is. You had seen this tiefling before, traveling with Zoka. He kind of looks up and still, like, kind of through gritted teeth, a bit of blood pouring out the side, Burial. You got any way to help me up here?
Zoka cannot assist you.
I can get the man up, but he's injured. I've never really been trained in the healing stuff.
I'm not a doctor myself.
Alright, just gonna get him back to... What was that town's name again? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think you remember either, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm gonna get him back there, because I hope they got something.
Ashburn?
Just kind of like peers over more. It's like, that's the one, yeah.
What Tien said,
Yeah.
Ashburn, you have a better handle on, I'm sure, carrying your teammate than I will. Again, I'm not
Sure.
trained in anything, so your guess is as
okay.
good as mine.
Okay, fair enough. You can see the other members are sort of like watching this interaction. You see Crash, like, hi.
Oh, right.
But he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Bro. Hey.
You can see, like, he's got some of his robes kind of torn a little bit. He's seen some battle, but he seems undisturbed by any of this.
He's a good slow boy.
But the rest of them just seem to be kind of watching this interaction between Zoka, Berlin, and the rest of you. But Zoka will kind of like grab an arm. He's like, he's clearly in pain, but she picks him up, slumping an arm over her shoulder. His feet are not touching the ground as she just like starts carrying him out. Is there another way out of here? We kind of came through, and she'll point back, and you can see there's like a decent hole in the wall that's just been patched up with some barrels.
Yeah, there's actual stairs, but...
We'll take those then.
Alright, Moro's gonna...
We heard some thumps upstairs. How's that?
Don't worry about that. And Moro's just gonna bend down and... Oh, thank you. Sorry, that was probably a little uncomfortable. Alright, follow me. That's just gonna...
Sit in care.
Watch out for the... And you can see there's the small blue dragonborn who is currently kneeling down, scooping some of the gunpowder into a pouch. Seems like she's collecting up some of the stuff and just... Oh, okay. So it's heading off after Zoka leaves the room. The rest of them just kind of follow suit. They seem to be following Zoka in a lot of what they do. They don't really stay by themselves, just like... See you. But they head up. Do you lead them to the stairs?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they'll follow you there, and we'll just start heading off the ship.
Moro, once she's up and out, she's gonna try to find the captain that she knocked out.
Okay. Would have been right where you left her, I think right next to the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long, so she's still flat unconscious. Just...
Alright, Moro is
Little blood on the cheek.
Moro is going to use what rope she has,
Okay.
and she's going to tie up the captain's hands behind her back.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Okay. Survival. Oh, okay, just 15.
15.
Oh, sorry, no, 13.
13. Okay. So you do that. Everyone else, is there anything you would like to do? You're kind of still searching through some stuff, but they had a conversation, they're doing all that. You'll probably hear the noise of people coming up the stairs. Zoka's not being stealthy. Just Alright. Well, see ya. Just kind of jumps off, doesn't use a ladder.
Bye.
Oh! Yeah, see ya! You see her just kind of just walking off back into the cornfield.
I'll probably just head back onto the deck once we're done searching.
Yeah, and Jubilee's just gonna be like, I suppose it could have helped with that, but
Yeah.
Yeah, they've kind of jumped off the ship. They're not...
she doesn't care that much.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have a question. Did one of you guys call these ones pirates? Did I hear that right?
I don't think so, but assumably they are.
Am I making that up? Was that just the voices in my head again?
Or was that just me?
I'd ask this one.
Nice
She's
to
gonna kick at the bottom of her feet,
I
but
just
she's
remember
past
somebody
That might have been
saying
me.
pirates.
That might have been me.
Anyways, Never mind then.
So you kick her?
I lightly.
Just the foot twitches but doesn't move.
Okay. Moru is going to, now that she has secured, I'm assuming she's secured the hand.
Yeah, you've got the ropes
That's what
tied
she
as
said,
best you can, yeah.
Okay. She is going to pick the person up.
Okay, you've
And
got
hoist
a
her over
run me your strength score.
Strength is 18.
18, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even need a strength. You can
Okay.
just throw over your shoulders. You can ropes tied her hands behind her back. She kind of slumps over and just. Okay.
I think we'll win as I imagine this person should probably go to the city's whatever police force they have.
Why?
She's just gonna adjust.
Wait, Mara, wait, can we discuss this, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
So like, what were we supposed to do? Yeah. Those
Take
guys-
care of the situation.
Figure out what's happening and stuff.
Apparently it was worrying the locals. Should we see why they were worried?
Yeah.
Well, I imagine they were worried because a massive ship crashed in their cornfield and destroyed a lot of their crops.
That's fair.
Oh.
And they probably wanted removed. So again, should this captain then not go to
Removed? Like, should we destroy the ship or something?
Do we have a way of destroying it without further destroying their cornfields?
I mean, if we just make a fire right here, it will only go up, right?
No, that's not how fire
That's not how it works.
No.
But yeah, when you make a fire, it's just
Do we have any way of
Remember
putting out a
my-
fire if it goes out of control?
Look at me.
I mean,
I think we're jumping to a lot of conclusions.
I just think it would be fun if we destroyed the ship.
Verna's gonna look around and see if there's any like a house in the corn maze or like a farmhouse or something.
Yeah, it's. No, I don't need a perception check for that. Yeah, if you kind of scan around from where you are on the ship, you've got a pretty good line of sight. And yeah, a fair ways off, you think maybe like a 20-minute walk or so, there's a rancher-style house. Yeah.
There's a house over there.
Again, if we explode this thing, which is what I think you're implying, Boo,
Huh?
it could potentially spread to that house and kill those innocent.
I just wanted to light it on fire. How would
Well,
you explode it?
There's a ton of gunpowder spilled downstairs, and when I say a ton, I am probably actually close. It's
Based on what you've seen in there, it's a fair amount.
Yeah.
There was-
Should we remove it?
I don't know how to remove a bunch of gunpowder at
Yeah.
once, but we can certainly try.
I mean,
Boo has a never-ending bag.
yeah, I do.
Boo, do you want to put a lot of gunpowder?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
All right.
just sprint
Fine.
Okay, so sprinting
Laura's
downstairs.
not gonna follow, but she's just gonna shout there.
Yeah.
It should be down there. I think it's like the left door or something. And she's just gonna adjust, and I'll stay up here.
Okay, do you follow you go to the left door? There you see one going further into the ship, going down, one on the right closed, one on the left open.
I'll go on the left door.
Okay. Yeah, so you see the same scene I described before. There's broken barrels. There's some that are somewhat intact, but they seem to be they're done spilling at this point, but there's powder just all over the room.
Open it and then just try and shove the whole barrel into her bag.
Okay. What is your strength score?
Oh, not good. But gravity's on my side, right? Because it's
Sure.
putting.
I'll need a strength check for this one.
Okay.
It's gonna take some effort. We'll see.
Verna's also heading down there after.
Okay. Are you following into the left room as well?
7.
So, you try, but you end up just kind of tipping over a barrel. The rest of you can hear just a dull thud.
Can I go in as well?
Sure.
And can I go towards the closed door and open the closed door?
Sure. On the right.
Barrel
Yes.
half on her.
So you'll see. Yeah. So the right door also unlocked. Heading back into that side of the ship. Again, fairly small-ish room, maybe about 15 feet across. In that room, you can see broken crates. There appear to be. Actually, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. Right, yes. Broken crates, you can see there's a bunch of cloth. There appears to be some food in there. Your best guess is to be a supply room.
Okay. Can I take a few of the foods
Sure, yeah. They're wrapped up in rations for traveling.
and cloth as well to
okay.
make bandages?
So when you start pulling at the cloth, you can see that they are, there's shirts, there's pants, they seem to be common clothes.
Okay.
Patched up, they've been used, but they're wearable, they're usable. So yeah, you can grab a couple of them.
Cool.
Sure. Yeah. So you can pick up another 3 sets of common clothes if you like, and we'll say another 7 days worth of rations.
Thank
No
you.
extra bras in there.
We'll count those as part of the common clothes. We'll just...
Sorry, did you say 3 common clothes?
Yes, three full sets. You kind of like piecemeal it together, but from the pieces that are not completely torn to shreds, as a lot of these crates have been shattered
How
and
many
broken.
rations did you say?
7 days worth.
Okay.
Yeah. I can.
I'm adding them into my inventory right
Oh,
now.
okay. I was gonna say I can let you know after. You can add it as well. But...
I've got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's about all you can find. I mean, from the preliminary look. If you want to look any deeper, I'll get an investigation.
I would like to look a
sure.
little deeper, please. That's not very successful already. I rolled a 2.
Okay. Yeah. So just from kind of what you first see when you walk in there, and you start peeling through little bits of it, there's not a whole lot. It's a lot of broken and smashed up stuff. You can see like there's rations, but they've been like smeared across the floor, and
Fancy.
it's not really something you'd want to scrape up and eat. Yeah. Anything else anyone wants to do? Or...
Runa.
Do you need help?
Oh, well, just a little bit. I'm real big, but, not very strong. You know a secret of mine now.
That's not my strength.
That means you have to tell me a secret. 1, 2, 3.
Are you trying
I'm
to...
also not very strong.
Okay.
But together we can do it.
Yeah, so you can either each make your own roll, or one of you can roll with advantage if you like.
Maybe I'll roll with advantage.
I'll give it to you. I'm ready.
It was double 5s. And I don't have any modifiers.
Solid.
Strength.
Can I go help them?
Well, what you'll hear from the next room over is some like strained sounds of struggle, and then a as a barrel tips over, rolls down, and smacks into the far wall, spilling out more gunpowder. Do either of you have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision? No? Okay, so you're kind of following Boo at this point. It's dim light at best. There's like a little bit of light streaming through like that makeshift hole that was pointed out earlier. Tomorrow, nobody else really... They just see cracks in the wood along the side. That's about it. But it's just very dim light in the room. It's hard to see. But yeah, heading into the room, you can see there is fewer barrels than you might have expected now. They've kind of tossed a few around, and there's just piles of, this powder on the ground. You can see there's very clear signs of a struggle, as there's like footprints and smears of stuff all over the place, but that's about it.
Do you guys need help?
Oh,
3 arms are better. 9 arms are better. What?
please. I can't breathe.
Can I help them?
Yeah, what is your strength score? 10, yeah. Okay, if you want to... If the 3 of you working together,
6 arms are better than 2.
There you go.
Technically, my left arm is still crushed under the barrel, so I only have one arm to contribute to this. Please,
If you would like to roll advantage, I'm assuming people are helping.
please help me, I'm helping.
9.
Okay. So we can say, like,
Defeated by a
Moran, you for the last 15 to 20 minutes, you've heard them just sort of roll barrels around. There's been thumps, some yelps, maybe a few like crunched
Julie stubs
toes.
her toe.
under-
Her tail gets under a barrel.
Yeah, it's a gong show.
Morrow's gonna shout down there, can you guys hurry it up? You guys can see you're making no progress.
We
I'd rather
need
hear
strong
it.
arms.
I'm kind of carrying a culprit.
Put it down.
So are you done with your attempts here?
Morrow's just gonna throw the body down.
Okay, as you hear a thump, you'll hear.
I'm good you're awake. Stay there. And Morrow's just gonna...
How the
going to go
Just like struggling
downstairs.
against.
I'll stay with the captive.
Okay, so you head downstairs. I will need a strength check if you're going to help with the barrels.
Yes.
But
to go downstairs. No, please, I beg of you, no.
Your past haunts you.
No.
Okay, so that's a 16.
okay. So after the three of you spent 15 minutes just floundering around this room, you see Moro walk up, just pick up a barrel, hook it under an arm, and just pour some stuff into your bag.
I really do not understand why this was such a very difficult task for you all. And she's just gonna stand there and say, I can't see very well.
I was
I
under
grew up sweeping a house.
that barrel was on me for so long, and that's called chores, Jubilee. Jeez, everyone has them.
I don't think we'll have enough time to clear all this up. The captain or whoever that is upstairs and awake now.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
you will see her start thrashing around against these restraints.
Okay.
As she watched Moro leave, look down to you, and just starts battering around.
Just pack up our stuff. I'm like,
Does your bag get heavy?
no, it
I
doesn't.
would stop that if I was you.
You're the size of my shin.
And I can absolutely finish you off if you'd like.
Give me an intimidation check.
18 plus 6?
She'll like struggle a little bit and just stare at you and just you aren't kidding.
No. Good girl.
Yes, good. Very small and very deadly.
You can see her like clearly not pleased, but just like right. Kind of like stealing a glance up at you, your full like 1.5 feet height, and just like
Very good.
and just breathes a sigh and just kind of sits there, still like dried blood across her head. Stops moving after that. But the rest of you will be able to, after your, we'll say it takes 5-10 minutes to. How much are you pouring in? How much do you want?
Well, Mara's gonna try to get as
Kegs will
much.
you let me have?
Are you putting the entire barrel in there?
Worth. That's what's on D&D Beyond. It's power keg. The gunpowder keg.
Oh god, what's a keg's size?
Tasty.
Roll me 3d6. We'll do it that way.
Yeah?
9. There you go.
9.
Wow. Impressive.
9's the magic
So I hope
number.
nobody sets your backpack on fire.
It's actually in a different dimension, so it could. I mean, that would be rude. If they did, then I guess it would burn, but like I don't really know, cause like magical items don't really catch fire or like burn with normal stuff. Kind of magic has to destroy magic, you know? Know what I mean?
Not
Ma? Oops.
kind of. She's just gonna chuck an empty barrel away.
Crashes
Jubilee's
against.
gonna leave. Oh no.
No, just, not every roll's important. It's fine.
Here.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, you hear the crash of the wood splintering apart. As these barrels were not in good shape when you first came in here. After these three got to them, they were just kind of barely holding together. But yeah, you can easily
We're strong.
chuck that one over.
Very.
So heading back up, you can see Tien standing maybe 2-3 feet away from this person as she's sort of like trying to lean away from Tien as much as she can, and just sort of like, right, hey, so what's happening with this one? Can I? Where am I?
She's watching you, but we are
yep.
taking you to the authorities. So.
Sure, away from her, right?
No, she's joining us. And she's gonna keep an eye on you, and Mora's gonna scoop you up and
You
just
see, like, sweat
hoist
is-
you over the shoulder.
Okay, hands behind her back. Ow. I can walk.
Oh, by all means then.
Gosh. Shouldn't have said anything.
There you are.
She'll, like, start to pick herself up
She's,
and-
yeah, she's gonna like hoist her up by the
Okay.
tie in the back, and just
Yeah.
keep an arm on it, a hand on it, and
Okay.
just
She's struggling a little bit to stand up. You like
Yeah.
lift her the rest of it. It's like, all right, yeah.
lead and basically just walk there off and just say, "Do we have anything else we need?" Oh fuck.
I don't know. I don't know if we've done the task. If this was the task.
Well,
I don't think.
Let's go interrogate her, yeah.
let's just go to the town. There's no point in interrogating this one. She clearly was operating some sort of weird ship with whatever the hell you were
Wouldn't-
trying to sell. I'm not really
Wouldn't
sure, but
investigating be what we were told to do, though?
oh, I suppose.
Wouldn't that be exactly what we were told to do? Investigate.
Would you like to ask her questions then, Boo?
Sure.
All right.
Hop over.
Still standing.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Why do you care?
Oh, I'm curious. It really sucks about your ship. My name's Boo Boo. You can call me Bill.
Is she serious?
Yeah.
Boo Boo?
Yeah. Lady Boo Boo Cakes, actually. Or Boo Boo Cakes if you want to call my full name, but you know, that's only my mom calls me that when I'm in
I'm
trouble.
Frey.
Frey?
Yeah.
Hi, Frey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
She seems very confused. Just Boo Boo Cakes.
Yeah, that's my name.
Sure, yeah, sure, yeah, okay.
Well, your name kind of weird though.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what you doing with all the gunpowder on the ship and stuff?
Using it for cannons?
Well, that's a lot of gunpowder for cannons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can Morrowind say that?
Go for it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's nothing. In fact, Morrow might even. Oh. 15.
I mean, she seems...
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Were you operating illegally or legally? I would.
She'll just smile and just... Legally.
You're full of shit, aren't you?
Depends which laws you're looking at.
Alright, well.
Technically, we haven't broken any laws.
Right, but your ship has crashed into a massive cornfield and.
That wasn't our
destroyed-
fault.
Oh, really? Whose fault was it?
yeah.
Who was driving?
I suggest you
Well, not
answer
me.
then.
Yeah, fucking little one. Why is she scarier than this one?
Oh, you don't want to see what she really looks like. You don't want to.
I'm just gonna smile.
She like kind of looks up and then all the way down, like it's gonna hurt my neck. All right, fine. Yeah, we're heading over. We're doing anything. Like I said, not breaking any laws. Not against a lot of fly.
No, of course
What
not.
happened?
I mean, I don't know. It was a crazy dude.
Crazy.
A crazy dude.
Yeah,
What's
Start-
What's that supposed to mean?
melted our damn engines.
He milked your engine.
I don't know how we did it.
Was he in a
Wait,
ship? Was he
Milked
below you?
it
Oh, I just kind of appeared on the
like
ship.
a cow.
What?
Like milking.
Melted.
No, melted like.
Oh, I heard milking. I just didn't understand what you were saying.
I don't
Makes
think
a
you.
lot more sense
I
now.
don't think you can milk an engine, Boo.
I'm sure she could if she tried hard enough.
You can milk it
Oh.
for what? That's a roll.
What did he look like then?
I mean, there was a lot going on. He's some old dude.
Oh,
That's all you have? Some old dude?
man.
He had a bit of a beard. I don't know what to tell you.
Did he
Was
say
he
his
flying in
name?
the
No, he didn't talk to us. He didn't stop for a chat.
He just came on your ship, melted your engines, and just got out of there.
Pretty much.
Did he laugh when he did it?
I mean,
Did he say anything?
sure. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. He was saying stuff. I didn't understand any of it.
What was
Oh.
he saying?
Spell
Like,
I
things.
don't know.
oh,
I'm sure there were words in there. I just didn't understand them.
Can I?
To your knowledge, did your crew have any enemies?
I mean, sure.
I'm sure you all have enemies, including yourself, but I imagine you've never seen this person before.
No. Skipping past. No, I've never seen this guy before.
Does it sound like
He's
one
kind of
of
short.
the judges? Did one of the judges, was he like an older man with a beard? Does it sound like one of the judges or whatever?
Oh, right, back at the
Does it?
inn.
I'm asking
Okay.
the DM.
If you, maybe we can think back, and
I'm
the
thinking.
three that you had met there were a young-ish, middle-aged elven man.
Did he have a beard?
He did not have a beard. a warforged, and a Loxodon, which is the elephant person.
Okay, so no.
That would be majestic for any of them to have a beard.
I mean, what?
Okay.
I don't. Can Warforged have?
Are you sucking up to the DM?
Like,
Are you sucking up to the DM?
no, I was just because like elves they can't have beards really, so it's
Yeah,
like
they don't really grow
feet.
beards.
And then like one's a robot and one's an elephant.
One's an elephant lady.
That's true.
Oh, she'd be lovely.
Nice little dwarven beard.
Little braid with like a little bow.
But sorry, your last question was.
You didn't recognize him.
No, I can't say I did.
Well, either way, your ship is here, crashed in a field of corn that
Yep.
many of the people of town over there will have to go without this winter, I imagine. Well,
Oh no.
should we go with your idea then, Boo?
Which one?
Well, we did scoop up. Well, never mind that.
I forgot which one I said out loud.
To set fire to this thing.
Oh yeah, we can do that. That would be fun.
That's going to destroy the rest of the cornfield, I imagine.
There is a house just
and the
over
house
there.
right over
Yeah.
there.
They have a
should,
really long time to run away then.
No.
I feel like we should maybe.
At least
I think it's a
ask
good
if
idea.
that would be their preference.
I think it'd be fun.
No.
I think we should go to the
I
house.
think it would kind of also be fun.
No.
You should do it.
Boo. Stop
And you
being
should
that
stop
asshole.
I think so.
talking.
If you don't stop talking,
I feel like this is something that would
Give
bring
me
a
another
lot of
intimidation
attention
check.
to
Oh,
us.
I don't think we want that.
that's true.
9.
Okay. Just kind of looks down again, just like,
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
I don't know. We're
No.
best friends, so I believe them over you. I've only met you once.
Only met
Fair, it'd
us
still be
once.
fun though.
I've met you.
Moro is going to roughly grab the hands behind her back and just start pushing her forward.
I'm
Just be
moving, I'm
let's
moving.
Go, let's go, come on.
I'm going.
And
Starts treading
Moro's
along.
just going to turn behind her and say, well, to the house then. Can't blow this thing up. Just continue.
Okay, so you're heading to
Towards the house.
towards the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you're walking through the corn, not maze. I don't know why I was thinking maze. Through the cornfield.
All of a sudden there's a cornfield. In the cornfield.
No, so as you're walking through there, I will need you to make an athletics check,
Athletics? Okay.
as Frey is attempting to make a run for
Of
it.
course she is.
That's
24.
Alrighty. Gets maybe a foot. As you just yank, however you want to do it, but if you yank back
Yeah.
on the rope, she didn't get that high.
Yep.
That's just, ow. I think my shoulder went out on that one.
Oh, terrible for you.
Yeah.
That was a poor decision you just made, wasn't it? Really got yourself in a lot of trouble and a lot
I don't
of...
want to go to jail.
Well, I don't want to be in this situation either, but it seems we both have neither choice in that, do we? So let's continue
There's
forward.
always a third option.
No, Moro's gonna push you forward and just keep going forward.
The rest of you willing to talk reason? I got coin.
Well, if you didn't want to go to jail, then you shouldn't have been on the ship.
Shouldn't have crash landed is what I should have done.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
Well, really, it kind of just sounds like you're trying to play the victim here.
I am the victim.
I really don't think so.
We were innocently, that's the word, innocently going on our way.
You're
and
not
then
innocent. You can't
we
convince me of
were
that.
innocent. We haven't broken any laws. I stand by that.
No, but you probably have illegal things on your ship.
Go for it.
Do you have illegal things on your ship?
Can I do insight? as well?
What other people would consider illegal?
Which laws are you talking about?
The populous ones of society.
Oh, then no.
No, society. No.
19.
19?
Shoot.
And Jubilee, what was your insight?
+4, 6.
You can tell there was some things that
I
probably shouldn't have
cried.
been on that ship.
I cry. Like the gunpowder, perhaps.
Jubilee has no idea. Jubilee looks at her and just makes sense.
Squints.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's a criminal.
Not technically.
Maybe there will be some kind of reward for turning them in.
I doubt it.
That's what adventurers would do, right?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Let's go.
you all
We'll go.
guild?
That's something we do.
Wait, what? Mara's gonna stop.
Are you with the guild?
Why do you know about the guild?
Everybody knows about that.
Everyone knows about the guild.
Oh, is this common knowledge? Oh, fuck. Okay,
You're not
never
from
mind.
around. Yeah, common knowledge here, I guess.
Oh, great. All right.
Yeah, these
Wonderful.
parts.
She's just gonna push
Shit.
you forward again.
Yeah, there's a fun go, and just kind of stops.
Everyone knows about the guild.
Even
Apparently.
Boo knows about the guild.
At one point, you were
Of course I
saying
know
something.
about the guild.
So am I grabbing
Jubilee.
that? Sorry about that. I'll try to grab earlier next time. So as you carry on forward, if there's anything else you want to do in the cornfield, if not, we can jump to leaving the cornfield, going to the rancher house.
Uncomfortable smile at Runa for like a good 5 minutes as they're walking. Just
Okay. Sounds a bit weird, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going. So you get through. There's still a fair bit of just kind of grass, like field between the cornfield and the house. You can see on the porch there appears to be a very old, just half asleep dog. Just like, one ear perks up and just kind of looks over, opens an eye, and just goes back to sleep.
Just a poof.
Let's take him.
That's it.
No, we are not taking the person's dog. I'm gonna stay here with this criminal and can
I
you
will also remain.
Okay. Yeah, you can see it's quite a large dog.
Yeah. You seem quite happy to speak with those. Do you mind going up to the house and knocking on the door and seeing if anyone's home?
With those dogs?
People, dogs, things. You just like to talk.
I've never talked to dogs before. That was once they never talked to me back.
Maybe one will surprise you one day.
I like your optimism. Sure. Sure, boy. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy.
It'll open the one eye again, the ear will perk up. You see the tail like
Who's a good boy?
just like
kind of like rolls over a little bit onto its side. Like it's
yeah, a good
It does not seem-
distraction.
Yeah.
Just a good baby.
it does not seem put off by this like 7 foot, however tall, just tail circles like against the deck. That's about it.
Hello? You're lady?
After like a solid 5 minutes of calling and petting the dog, you'll hear
Hello.
Rufus. What's out there, boy? Dog just. You hear the front door open, kind of. This late, kind of middle-aged, almost old-age man comes out. Just right. What you? Oh, hello there.
Stand up.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Rufus, you good? Kind of seems like it just goes back to sleeping after you're done petting it. He's like, yeah, fair enough. Hi.
Hi. Welcome
You're-
to your farm. I'm Boo Boo. What's your name?
Jim.
Jim. Jim. I'm gonna call you Jimmy, cause you're Jimmy the farmer.
All right. What? Why? You can see him just sort of like trying to take in the height, and he's just like,
Does he see any of the rest of us, like me in the
no.
distance?
He's just
Okay.
100%
Alright.
focused on Boo, who's just standing in front of him. He's like,
Honestly, that's probably
If he
for the
like
best.
attempts to move, she's just gonna lean.
he's just shocked. He's like, ha.
just straight human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like medium length hair for a guy, like maybe down to his ears. Just hasn't been cut in a while. He looks like he might have done it himself. It's like lopsided on bits. And he's like,
I've seen
Right.
that haircut a lot recently.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. But he'll just. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, are you one of the locals that was complaining about the shippy ship?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's in my field. Yeah.
Yeah, we have dispatched it. Would you like it on fire or just left
He's gonna
there?
try and peer past you to look at the shit. He's just like, what?
She'll let him list it.
And he'll just.
That is the Capitan. We
Is that
have.
friends of yours over there?
But, oh yeah, they're my best friends. We're gonna be in a venturing party together. This time they won't die.
Right. Okay. Rufus, get inside, boy. Just,
Can I have him if you don't want him?
no! You can't have my. No!
I don't know, it just seems like you didn't want him. He was out here for a full 5 minutes. I could have had him in my bag already.
He likes to. You what? Don't! Rufus, get inside! Rufus like, kind of crawls to his feet slowly and just like, kind of looks up at Boo and just walks off a little bit. He slowly makes his way
I
inside.
want a pet. That looks like
I
fun.
mean, you can find your own. He's mine.
Fine. I have my eye on a mount anyways.
I mean, I don't think that would.
I have to find it.
Oh, okay. Don't use a dog as a mount. They
I did when I was a kid, but you know,
I mean, yeah, when you get.
I was
Anyway.
like a baby.
I'm getting distracted here. What? So you want to light the ship on fire?
A little bit. The captain
mean-
did too. It wasn't just my idea, but do you feel better that we saved you now? Do you
I
feel
mean-
like we did a good job?
Yeah, I guess it's. The ship's still there, but you took care of the people on it.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you want some thank you? You want like a handshake or something?
Maybe just tell them, the Adventure Guild, that we did like a real good job. Guys,
I
do
mean,
we
I
have to
can-
tell them anything? I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be saying to them.
Ask
Do you
him
want
if we
lunch
can.
or something? Like food?
I like a good sandwich.
Yeah, we'll take lunch.
Are you sure
Sure.
it's okay if we explode the ship? We can also find more locals.
You ain't
and
gotta
probably
yell.
disassemble.
You can just come on up.
I have a criminal over here. Is that fine? I'm keeping her over here.
You gonna stop her if she tries to
Yes.
criminal something?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
There's what, 5 you,
Morrow's-
1 her? Sure.
Moro's gonna again securely grab and
She's just grumbling. I'm
just
going.
push forward.
Morrow, that's a real strong grip. Careful now. She'll get excited.
What?
I'm going. Right, I mean, sure, yeah. No,
Like, we probably shouldn't take up too much of your time, but
I mean, I haven't really
Tien,
been
we're
able to
getting lunch,
do
shut
a
up.
whole lot more.
You're getting free food.
Tien. No, not Tien. Do not know. Yes, that one. That's your name.
Hello, the green one.
Jubilee, are you having a stroke?
Yes.
Oh, it's a stroke.
I ain't got nothing to fix that. I got some tea.
Maybe we
It's,
should slow down.
yeah,
I
maybe
think is what Tien was saying.
I feel like we should probably get back to the guild and let them know we've accomplished our task.
I don't even
This
know
is
what our.
what you wanted from them? Is for them to be gone?
I mean, yeah. I can find some other folk and get rid of the ship. They just kept firing off bolts at us. And
Yeah, all right.
Moro's gonna just whisper to him and just say,
what's over there?
"Don't explode it. There's a lot of gunpowder on there. Please, for the love of God, don't explode it." That's all she's gonna say.
What's gunpowder?
You shouldn't have said that.
Never mind. Just make sure you don't explode it. No fire. Just to disassemble the ship. All right.
I mean, what's gonna happen?
It would probably take out the rest of your field.
And possibly some.
All right, no exploding then.
Yep.
Do you like popcorn?
Uh,
Because they would make a lot of that.
No.
like
I
when you.
don't
Oh
think
yeah,
that-
sure. I mean, it's nice.
That's the only upside.
So if I explode the ship, it's gonna make popcorn?
No, I
I don't know how
highly
that
doubt
works.
it.
I don't really understand how that works.
Will catch fire.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't want that.
I imagine you've already lost a fair amount of crops. from
Yeah, I mean, there was like the whole crater thing, and I haven't really been able to farm it. I would thank you for taking care of that was one of them on there, I think.
We'll dispose of her. Just pass
Ah.
along a good word to the guild, and
Sure.
don't explode the ship. No fire.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't really want my fields burned down. I've lost a bit of this year already.
Fair enough.
We should go back. The other party will be getting back soon.
Let's go
Yeah.
then. And Morrow's
Oh, okay.
Morrow is actually going to just hoist the woman up on her shoulder and
You
say,
hear the grunt.
I can walk quick. I can walk quicker. You're very slow. And Morrow's just going to start a fast pace.
Okay. Just,
well
you
impressed.
don't want lunch?
Thank you for the offer.
Stop.
Alright.
Yeah, we gotta go. Sorry.
Alright, we'll skip on
Pass
my
along a
back.
good word to the guild.
Sure. Yeah, next time I'm in town, I'll make sure to mention to him.
We're just gonna
you.
pull a ration out of her pocket and just like hand some like jerky and stuff to Boo.
Shiny ugu eyes.
Should we check in with the town before we go back to the guild?
Possibly.
Because maybe they want to do
Tastes
something.
real
with-
good.
That's why I
This
planned to
one.
dispose of this one, so that's why I'm
You said
heading.
dispose of, but I assumed you were going to kill her.
No, I don't have
Please,
time.
please don't kill me.
No.
She's
not
right
die.
here. That's rude.
It doesn't seem that Asheborne follows by those legal rules of killing, but
If we're taking
Yeah,
off
yeah,
at
no,
a,
definitely doesn't.
if we're taking off at a pace, I'm going to mage hand,
Okay.
and then I can follow and climb up.
All
onto it.
you'll hear is just a quick, like the last little. By the hell's one that. Nope, never mind. I'm going inside.
Hi, Rufus. Bye,
I miss
Rufus.
Rufus.
Yeah, you'll hear it from inside. That's it. Pretty loud, like resounding from inside, but that's it. All right, so you start heading back to town.
I'm gonna. Are there any locals nearby that I can?
Along the farming roads, not really. This area doesn't seem like it's seen much traffic in the past couple days. But as you get closer to town, there'll be a few more people. Yeah, as you kind of walk from your half hour 45, you can see a few more folks. Just
Morrow is
Just
going to
milling
keep
about,
an
walking.
eye out for someone who looks like a guard or something of that degree.
Can Jubilee just like walk up to somebody
sure.
and ask, excuse me, but do you know where there's a town hall around here or something?
Well, sure. Yeah, I can. I mean, do you want me to show you where it is? I can point down.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
She's been
She's just been
interpretive
playing.
dancing the entire time, way back. She's just been like doing like some weird shit, and then she'd be like,
I'm a
She's
tree. I'm a tree in the wind.
Frey's just been watching you and just been like, I don't understand what's.
It's okay. I don't
She's
either.
magic.
I'm working on something.
Okay.
I just need like a little bit more.
Sure.
Maybe like more hip.
and she'll just like
Okay.
wiggle across the road.
All right. So the person you had asked is like, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's just being polite, but sure. I can. Yeah, all right, I shouldn't have offered. It's fine. Let's go this way. But they'll start walking you to town. It won't go too far into town. Maybe just a little bit, enough to like
Point at it.
point out the building. Just, yeah, it's that one over there. And it's. I don't know how much business they'll be doing because the guild and everything. But best of luck.
Where do you normally take criminals?
I don't normally catch them.
Where is a guard?
Hey, Keith, come here. Guy in like he's got some leathers on and just what's going on?
You know that ship that crashed in the cornfield?
Sure do. Yep.
This is the captain.
Oh,
Thump.
Whoa.
You're in love with Keith?
what?
What?
She's in love
No.
with you.
That's not what I said.
That's
Right, so I'll take this
what
one.
you said.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Don't worry
Thanks.
about my friends here. Anyways, that's the captain.
I mean, I said
Just-
I did nothing. She's kind of like starting to struggle. I did nothing.
Yes, whatever.
It's wrongfully accused.
She's gonna pass her.
Yeah, he just like, yeah, all right, yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Come with me. Starts kind of leading her off.
There we go. Not my problem anymore. Thank God. All right, let's go to the town hall. Oh no, we should go to the guild now. There's no point in going to the town hall. Thank you. What was your name? Sorry.
He's already turned around and started.
Oh, he's gone.
Immediately, like, just called over Keith and
No,
just
Keith
started leaving.
was the guard.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Let's find the fountain.
Let's find the fountain.
Okay.
Did you bring a test?
It's in my room.
Okay. So you start heading further into town. This one's fairly easy to find. You just follow the main street, and you'll hit the Fountain of It at some point, which you do. So you can see there's other folks around, mostly townsfolk.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see Soka there as well. The rest of her team doesn't seem to be anywhere in sight. It's just her kind of sitting on the fountain, just chatting with a few people. Sitting down, she's roughly the same height as some of the townsfolk. So she seems to have a conversation this way. She's like, yeah, big ship and, lots of stuff going on out there. And then these folks came by too. They helped a bit, I guess.
I was just gonna glare.
We did the whole thing.
They said they can watch us, so they've seen it.
But the townsfolk are like, oh, wow, hi, welcome back. So you fought people on the ship? How'd that go?
Very well.
Cool, all right. Well,
The captain
right.
of that ship has been arrested. And,
captain?
Yes.
Well, I mean, this one, Zoka? Yeah, that's it. She said she killed the captain.
She's a liar.
She's a liar. We've arrested
She'll stand up and say, I did not lie.
No, you did, Zoka. It would be wise of you to admit that.
I did no such thing.
The captain's still alive.
Captain's dead. I killed him.
Now the captain is still alive. She is arrested and being held wherever they keep them.
They both claimed her captain. Interesting.
Can Moro do?
Interesting.
Can Moro do an insight?
Go for it.
Okay.
Am I also gonna?
Oh, god damn it! I don't know
Insight.
shit. That's a 7.
Whoa.
It doesn't matter, we should probably go back. Who cares?
18.
18. Zoka seems to believe what you're saying.
Okay.
Moro
The rest of you find the same thing. Zoka seems to believe what you're saying.
going to, for once, for to turn to Boo and say, I agree with you, actually, Boo, let's go. And she's gonna grab
where are you?
grab Boo's hand and just quickly go through the...
So like I was saying, I personally killed the captain. She kind of sits back down. She's like, oh, wow.
Jubilee's rolling her eyes and as she's going into where following
Because there's
They're heading
that
back.
gate...
Yeah.
Oh, you're heading to talk to the guild members?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
she's gonna thwack Zoka on the leg with her tail.
Doesn't seem to notice it. She's just telling a tale of like, rather than my great axe got plants in the ground. She seems to be quite a really halfway decent storyteller. She's kind of embellishing some parts of like the explosions were going off as the gunpowder barrels were flying through the towns. Were like, whoa! But the kind of fades to the back as you walk through.
And as soon
the
as we get
shimmering
through,
doorway.
Moro's gonna drop Boo's hand and just be like, alright, we're here, and
Okay.
look for the guild members.
Really
Okay.
cool.
There are 3 people sitting at a table. They're all kind of sitting together. You'll see. I don't know if I can find the names again. You'll see Crash, the blue dragonborn, as well as the cloaked human lady. They're just kind of sitting at a table, sipping back drinks. You don't see Burial anywhere.
Mara's going to approach one of the warforges, or no, there was,
There's just the one.
there's just the one.
Yeah,
okay.
but the 3, the Elf, Warforge, and Loxodon, are sitting at that head table still. They seem to be chatting amongst themselves, kind of one of them sipping on some wine.
Mara was going to approach and say, "We have taken care of the ship problem."
I'm just gonna behind her.
You say Lafaraillian is gonna... Interesting. We just got word from Zoka's crew that they did the same thing.
They are full of shit.
We have some of the papers from on the ship.
Yeah, we got proof
Interesting.
And I
that
took
we
this box.
actually did
We
stuff.
also
it?
have a lot of
What's in it?
powder.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, she's gonna pull out
mystery.
a thing.
I know. I'm
Alright.
excited.
Just pull out a handful of gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
They seem to
just
be.
like,
It just like, yeah, it just kind of like falls onto the table and just... Right.
Yeah.
They
so
seem to
all
be
yours.
doing illegal
Okay,
things anyways, and the captain's been arrested and is being held as a prisoner.
Oh, good.
So
We
you're
just
more than
gave
welcome to
them to
interview.
the town guard.
yeah.
Okay. That
So
works.
I thought you guys could watch.
Okay.
were you watching?
We walked in.
There are more than one... There are more teams than there are us, so...
You get bored of our team?
No, not bored.
You got bored. We were doing
was
stuff.
There's food and drink and other things.
We
Find find the letters.
We were watching.
In the ship.
Someone was watching, I'm sure.
I'm gonna start pulling out letters.
Here, see, there's stuff. This is what they were doing, is smuggling stuff. Maybe.
This says that they were going to pick up a dwarf at the next port.
Yeah.
You can't read this.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Did you want us to look at them?
No, I thought you just wanted proof that we were doing our job.
Oh, I believe you.
But we did it better than the other team.
We'll see.
But we did
Trials
that.
aren't over yet.
When is the next trial?
Well, once all the teams have returned, we'll have a little bit of time to recoup, and then we can send you all out. You've done a great job.
Thanks. Okay, I feel better.
When Jubilee is gonna reach up
The
and
bits
pat
that
her
I
shoulder.
did see were fairly entertaining. Especially well done with when you were left alone. With Frey, was it?
Yes. Well, thank you.
Yes. I'm impressed.
If you're aware of her name, then surely you're aware of that she called herself the captain, yes?
I may have missed that part.
Selective listening.
Something that Boo's very
Or
familiar
just that...
I got in trouble with that a lot.
What about the box you found?
with. Yes.
Yes, what
we
is
should
in
try
that
to open
box?
it, but,
You should.
can I try to pull on the lock?
Sure.
Okay. You can do a check of something.
Yeah, if you're just trying to brute force it, give me a strength check.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Go Jubilee. Go Jubilee.
Wait, where am I? It's 10.
It's okay. So the rest of you watch her start pulling on it, and you know when somebody really struggles and just starts shaking, you can hear,
vibrating.
yeah, you can hear a from inside the box, and just and that's it. That doesn't.
Whoa.
Do I have anything that
Are you going to explode, Jubilee? You're vibrating
I'm
real
gonna let
good.
go? Whoa!
Vibrating. Is there anything I can do? No. No, there is now.
I have a crowbar in my chest.
Let's go to your chest then. Let's go and find it. Are we done this trial then, or do we have to wait for the teams to be back? Or will you magify us and let us know what's going on?
Boo boo.
I can make an announcement once all the teams have returned, if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay.
That's nice, thanks.
Moro is going to try and snap the lock if it seems weak enough.
If it seems weak enough, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
She's gonna try and take a look at it.
Okay. Oh, you know what? That's a natural one.
Oh.
You know, that's it's certainly a lock.
Wow. I don't think I can break into that myself.
It's a box, and there's some iron on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's about all you get.
All right.
Wow.
Yes, wow, it's box.
I
with a
have
lock.
my mace.
I think that's a bit
You could-
excessive.
as you start pulling the Lafaraillian's go for it.
I think that's a bit excessive, Jubilee, but if you
This could
really
be
wish
fun.
to embarrass yourself, then please go for it.
Embarrass
just curious.
yourself. You couldn't do it, Morrow.
I decided that I could not do it with what weapons and tools that I have
Can we try
right
with
now.
Runa's crowbar that she was using?
Yeah, I can run upstairs. Just gonna-
Well, what do we have to do it right in front of them?
Because I want to know what's in it.
I do too.
So does
I'm
he. He wants to
curious.
know what's in it.
I don't know what's in it.
You'll know what's in it anyways. You'll just spy on us.
Oh, we don't spy in here. In here, you're free to do as you like.
It
We're just
seems-
watching for the sake of the trial.
It seems that you love to have fun, don't you?
It can't be all business all the time.
Fair enough. I'll leave you
like
to
that.
your fun then. And more
You're not going to show me what's in the box, are you?
I mean, well,
That's
it
fine.
depends on what's in the box.
That's fair.
I don't
That's
know.
fair.
What's in the box?
Keep your secrets. I get it. So as you head upstairs, you get to your room, which will unlock for you.
Yeah, go into her chest and dig around, find a crowbar, run downstairs.
A little rusty. But yeah, you can head back downstairs. The other three are kind of they just are crashed. Just hi.
Hey.
All right. Goes back to drinking. But so you got the crowbar down to the box. Where would you like to try and break into this?
Just put it in the opening there. Maro, can you?
Oh, yes. Boom.
All right. Give me a strength check with advantage.
Oh, I'm watching intently. I'm getting out little opera glasses to watch too.
Oh. So that's going to be 11.
We good.
11. All right. I mean, not bad, but
Not bad, but not her greatest.
yeah, you take the crowbar and you start like trying to jam it into the box, and after like the third, fourth push, it just kind of cracks into the floor. You can see a little bit of like a little tiny gouge taken out of the floor of the feast hall you're in.
Okay, let me try.
Stress with advantage.
With advantage?
Yep.
That's going to be 14.
14. Very, very similar results as you try. You just kind of like you kind of put your weight on it. You start lifting yourself as opposed to like someone is putting their hand on the box to hold it down. You're like, it just doesn't seem to be opening. It's pretty tightly locked. It's a well-made lock.
Bust out the good dice.
Gotcha.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rolled it and immediately rolled a bug.
As you try to like take the crowbar out, it just sort of slips out of your grasp and like smashes into a chair and just
Can I try?
go for
Is
it.
that okay if I
Yeah.
use your crowbar, Runa?
Well, it's fine. That's not mine.
You wanna touch her bar? What do you mean it's not yours? It came from your chest, didn't it?
Doesn't mean it's hers.
I found it.
With advantage. Because you always use crowbar, yeah.
Then that's yours.
Well, then
17.
Okay. So the rest of you watching as Jubilee takes the box, like puts her
It's a miracle.
just puts her foot underneath it and just kind of cracks it open. You can see it's the wood starting to break before the lock as it just kind of and just snaps open from the front half.
What's in there?
You see a small, maybe inch across stone.
What color?
It is a slate gray.
A little stone.
Little
It's
stone.
just a stone. It's nothing significant.
We don't know that. Could be significant to someone.
It's sitting in, you can see like the box is not quite velvet lined, but there's some nice material in there.
Why keep it in the box if it's worth nothing?
Could I have a thinky
Fair
thonk
point.
on it?
Are you asking me or them?
Jules? Can I have a thinky thonk on it?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Is there a place to sit down somewhere? I don't want to stand the whole
There
time.
are many tables, yes. This is still the same setup as you saw before.
Okay.
There are many tables. There's still that central like feast or buffet table.
Yeah.
That hasn't changed.
Well, since it's just
make a
your own, I'll
drive-by.
wait.
Okay, there's still some food on there. Yeah, go for it.
It's old, but
You can
it's
stuff your space, yeah.
So good.
It seems it stayed remarkably fresh.
Didn't even get stale yet.
No.
Find a space and then she'll start casting Identify ritually.
Okay. And for the next 10 minutes or so, what are the rest of you doing?
Moro is actually going to go upstairs to her and Tien's room.
Sure.
Just to check up things.
Okay.
Can I look at the remaining not broken wood on the box and see if there are any identifying markings? Like
Give me an
script on
investigation
it?
check.
In her room. She totally probably put like hair like on like like
A
hair.
grass thing.
Yeah, like a little
somewhere,
grass to
yeah.
see if it's broken. If someone like went.
It's a box.
Yeah.
You look around, you're like, yeah, all right, it's
like
made
a
of
box.
wood. It's made of wood. Yeah.
It's like a box.
You discern that the top and bottom halves are made of different types of wood.
What kind of wood?
With a 6, shouldn't really find out. It's just different kinds, slightly different colors. That's all.
One's slightly redder than the other.
Yeah, maybe.
I was trying to get him to say.
But Jen, are you doing anything with your time?
No, I'll just observe.
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That's actually not a bad time for us to go for our first break then, as Boo is doing her thing there. And this
Go, Boo, go.
Just click it.
There we
Hey,
go.
see you in a bit, guys. See you in a bit.
See you soon.
Alrighty, and we are back.
Howdy.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's see where we left off. You'd all gotten back to the guild, good old mansion back there in the feast hall by the buffet table, and boo, you were taking a look at the rock that Jubilee had forcefully ripped out of this poor innocent box. Wow.
Okay.
Really? But no, so you got through the box. And you are identifying that, so we can jump to you finishing your spell, which identify tells you what, if any, enchantments are on the object, which there is one. So you find that this rock has a fairly simple enchantment on it, that as an action, you can, while concentrating on the rock, you can tell how many feet off the ground you are. It tells you your elevation.
Oh, that would be helpful if you were up high, I guess. Hey, it's like an in the air stone. Yeah, like a height stone. I don't know what you call it. It just measures like where you are and how high off the ground you are. Would you like it, 10?
I think I'll be alright with
You sure? Because you're a little height conscious.
I think I'll be alright without.
Okay. Magic rock of height telling.
Nope.
That's what I'm writing it down as.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, that's what it is. So here's your rock.
I'm gonna put it in my little backpack.
Okay. You drop the rock into your backpack. There's a little thud there. But yeah, is there anything else the group would want to do at this point?
Maro is going upstairs to investigate their room.
Right, yeah, you want to go check that out. Okay, so you head back to your room. You can see that the cut into the door made from the dagger is no longer there.
She's gonna open the door.
Okay. Slides open, still in the same state as when you left it, which is halfway thrown apart, because you had started throwing it apart and then...
Put it back together.
Somewhat, yeah. It's in the same state as you left it, but you can give me an investigation check if you're really looking around.
Shit, I need to clean this. Alright. 19.
Okay. So searching around pretty thoroughly again in this room, you don't see anything that catches your eye as you're looking around.
Alright. It's fine, I guess. She's going to then start cleaning up
Okay.
her mess.
Sure.
And that's what she is going to be doing for the next 10 minutes.
That's fair. That's fair.
What time is it?
It's just about lunchtime. Yeah, you were offered lunch by my good old Jeb. Yeah, there's still food on the buffet table if anyone would like to partake. The three members that are still there are sort of just leaning back in their chairs, sipping some ale, just kind of looking around. And they're not really saying a whole lot. There's some light chatter between them, but they're kind of sticking to their own.
Are they mourning?
Give me an insight.
23.
Okay. They seem more bored than upset. They're just sort of like
Yeah, they're chilling.
Crash. Or yeah, was it Crash or Crush?
Crash, I think. I think it was Crash.
I just had it too. Crash. You're right. Crash still seems to be in a pretty good mood.
He's always.
He sees you looking over, just kind of raises the glass. Hey,
He's a good pal.
do you want a drink?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay. More for me.
He talks like a slow dad.
Oh no.
Yeah, if there's anything else you want to do, or are you just waiting for other groups to start returning?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. You're cleaning up. Anything else?
Probably just eat and chill with
I don't
Jube
think.
and Boo.
Yeah, I don't think we really
same.
have
Okay.
anything else to do
Fair enough.
today.
So the next team that you see come back, well, the next people you see come back, you will see the male human, the one who had first kind of shown you into the mansion, come back with 4 others who seem relatively unharmed. They seem like their clothes are a bit dirtied and some of them ripped, but don't seem to be any injuries underneath them. Just kind of look at him, just, right, and they head off to the front table, and you can see them kind of having a quick conversation there. Just, okay, that's great. There's hushed tones. It's hard for you to overhear what they're saying. If any of you are doing anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep kind of describing things. After that quick conversation, they'll just kind of have a nod and head off to find their own table, not too far away from where everyone else is sitting. They'll find like a mid spot if there is one. They'll just be like, "Right, how'd yours go?"
Yeah, it was great.
Has Mara made her way back down?
Yeah, at this point, yes,
okay.
yes. Sorry, I should say it's been maybe about an hour and a half. Yeah, maybe about an hour and a half. So you would have plenty of time to clean the room and then come down, gather your things, whatever you'd like to do. It's just your team and Zoka's team were the first ones to return.
Okay. It went fine. How did yours go?
Oh, not so bad, I guess. I mean, there were flying snakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of them was on fire. It was a little weird, but we took care of it.
Where did you go? Which direction?
We went. Which direction did we go?
East.
We went. Right. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'm not great with directions. Thank you.
Oh.
Keen ear you got. But yeah, no, it's flying snakes.
Forest fire one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That the snakes breathe fire.
Oh no, one of them was on fire. Yeah. I don't know how they did that and stayed alive, but yeah,
That's really cool.
I thought so myself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did anyone die?
No. Kind of like
That's
counts the people.
lucky.
Oh, you didn't lose it.
No.
Kind of peers over the ones. Ah. Shame.
We didn't lose anyone.
No, he's pointing at the table with Crash.
Oh,
rest
They
of them.
didn't lose anyone, I don't
Oh.
think.
Well,
There's only 3 of them. Well, 4 of them. I guess Zoka's outside.
Oh, right. They did. Never mind.
But did it?
the
Did
tiefling was injured, but
Huh.
But we don't know what happened to him.
yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
thought it was okay. Oh well.
Fine.
Someone
It usually
was
takes a
injured?
lot to kill someone.
You sure? Yeah.
Subjective. It can be very quick to kill someone. Actually.
Very easy.
Yes, very quick to kill someone.
Super easy.
You should see her with like trying to skin something though. She used a freaking sword, so really, how good she is.
Don't worry about my skills at skinning animal hide, please.
It was really bad though. Like, it's not even an understatement how bad you.
There's the Goliath who kind of like sits up and just tried to skin with a sword.
Thank you.
Why?
Yeah. Shame, Morrow. Shame.
That will just ruin it.
I used the tools that I had on me.
Use your hands next time.
Oh my god.
Holding my skin.
It does
knife.
not matter now. It is gone.
It
isn't
always
it?
matters. It's very important. Preserve the animal.
For you,
Yes.
certainly.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get a drink. And Morrow's just gonna get up and go to the bar.
Someone
that is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes. He doesn't move, he just drink. And there's one of the ghostly figures that just his hands him a drink. It's like, yes.
They
This
come
is
to
good.
you. Drink.
Moments later, a ghostly figure just hands you a mug of ale.
Morrow's gonna go
This
to
is
the
a
bar.
good place. Very good.
Which is great, and I like people watching, so she'll get all cozy. Wait
All
for the
right.
next group.
And you're going to the bar?
Morrow's gonna go to the bar and just whiskey, please.
You see the ghostly figure doesn't say anything really, just sort of reaches underneath the bar and then puts a nice glass of whiskey.
Whiskey.
No judgment on this thing, it's just...
Judgment on Prime's part.
She's gonna take this cup and go back to the table.
Okay. Sure, yeah, so he hands you another one if you like it, and then you can head back to the table, not a problem. Maybe about 10 minutes after them, the next group, which...
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna start feeling the effects of the whiskey that I shot
I mean,
down.
I think you can take a shot of whiskey. I think Morrow can take a
Yeah,
shot of
she-
whiskey without...
Wait, clarification! Clarification! I can shoot whiskey, how dare you!
I just meant in character. We're trying to keep it in character. That's all. That's all.
Shots called out. Shots fired.
You will see the Leonin, the Lion Man, walk in with the rest of his group behind him, and they just kind of look over, kind of scanning, and just
Is Note there?
Note is there. Yes.
I love notes.
But you'll see him kind of scan around, just damn, we're last. Oh well. Kind of walks up to the table, and again, they have a fairly short-ish conversation. He seems like he's giving some information. They kind of pass back and forth. And he's, right, well, drinks. And then grabs the ale and goes to grab his own table. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I want to, while we're digging, or just kind of dicking around, I want to grab like a papaya or some kind of
Sure.
fruit.
There's various
so
fruits.
specific.
Yeah.
Some kind of fruit, and she's gonna start carving and like whittling it. She's gonna make like a little like potato flute and like poo poo poo, that kind of thing.
Okay. Give
So
me.
she's just absently like carving and
Oh,
whittling
well,
That is
this
not a
thing.
ripe papaya.
Something like that.
That is gonna.
I should something under.
Yeah, what fruit would be? You know,
Probably a
let's say
potato.
papaya. Papaya's fine.
Sure.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's give me a
It's an experiment. She's never seen it before.
survival or performance. I don't know what check that would be. Let's go.
Performance. Yep. Yeah, 19 plus 8.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So you find a papaya again. These are all relatively fresh pieces of food. Yep. It's just like.
Is that the noise that it makes while you play
I guess. No, that's what she's carving. That's what she's carving.
I'm
Sorry.
carving. It just makes squelching sounds while I'm carving.
So sorry, you said 19 plus 8?
Yeah, 27.
Pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Maybe if it was like just the skin or something, and it was just high or low. We'll just do it that way.
Hi.
All right. So you get all the stuff carved out of it, and you go to try and. That's about what. As good as the carving is, there's a bit of a wet like, as like a bit gets blown at the end, and there's. That's about the sound you get out of it.
Progress. Maybe this one's like not very.
She'll just toss it over her shoulder.
Oh, did you want it?
To eat it.
Oh, sorry. There's the goo on the plate you can have.
Okay.
It's been minced and smashed up.
It was just my fingies mostly.
Laura's just gonna sip her whiskey and just watch everyone.
Look for like a
fair enough.
little oriental pumpkin or something. Little pumpkin.
Little pumpkin? Okay, you could probably find. Yeah,
Something-
there's
something
a
that
wide variety.
A gourd.
Sure. There's a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, and meats on the table.
Meat.
Yeah, Jubilee
I want to
kept
get a
picking at the meat.
salami, and I want to boil the salami, and I want to make it.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Yes.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Performance check? Is that?
Sure. I don't know how else to phrase this, but you make a meat flute.
Yes! Meat flute.
Shall I perform on my meat flute, please?
Sure. Go for it. There you go. The sounds of the meat flute.
That moment of what sound I was going to make, and then that moment of it's not appropriate. So let's do.
You get some weird looks from other tables as they just watch and they're like,
It sounds really nice. Fuck. That's a natural one on my dice, by the way.
I worry. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're down the rabbit hole at this point. You go. Boo just sits there and goes to play and then just goes to Medicine check. Let's do this.
Oh no! 9.
You like just you're strong. You don't think you're strong enough to really like push in.
Oh, hold on, let me get it. Laurel's gonna.
Medicine check.
Yeah.
No, this is terrible.
You're just choking on meat and.
I'm just choking on meat real good.
You're choking on
I'm
your
sorry.
That is.
I just can't
16.
take my
Okay.
meat.
So as Nora steps behind, just
Does this meat just go flying?
Is it like
it just like flops. It just flops to the ground like 2 feet in front of Boo.
like a wet slap onto the ground?
As other people just from other tables just staring over, and they're just like,
I'm sorry.
why?
I've never
Does she
played
take any
something that
damage
big
from
in
it?
my mouth.
Please.
Other than just
Other than her,
other people seeing this. Just-
Perhaps next time, don't try to make an instrument out of a thing of meat. Did you make a flute out of that? Is that what you were doing? She's
Yeah.
You see Zoka standing at the doorway, who had just watched. She's like, that was good. That was a good one.
Are you okay, boy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Half real. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, fake coughing made me really cold. That
alright.
was just. Oh, whew, that was a lot of meat.
So you'll see Lafaraillian stand up and just, if you're all done,
You didn't like
resting.
the show?
Moving on. He points to the table in the middle. We will have your acquaintance out momentarily. The rest of you, if you'd like 1 hour to recuperate from the day's events, we can begin the second trial.
is there a short rest?
It will be a fairly short rest, yes. But yes, mechanically it will be. If you'd like the benefits
I'm
of a short
sorry.
rest, you can. No, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just playing it up with the elf guy.
Dare you?
Yeah, but after the hour, if there's anything you'd like to do in this hour, feel free. The town is available to you.
Song?
I don't need this anymore.
No, I don't know if to do that.
Am I old enough?
You can play a
for
song.
space. I mean, I can.
Oh, I do have song rest.
Is this what's this?
Okay, so
sorry.
Yeah. So, do you have any?
I don't. I haven't. But
So
like,
that's if you were missing hit points, you could roll those.
Okay.
So that's how you get your hit points.
thank you.
If you start playing Song of Rest, Note is going to join in.
Okay. I won't play the meat flopper. That's not a good one. Don't put it in your
Is
mouth.
that the name of
Good
the
choice.
instrument? It's called a
Yeah.
meat flopper.
Yeah.
I've never seen. Well,
Did you invent it?
I didn't invent it.
Then she gets to name it.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
true. Yeah. It's not as good as the dong flopper, though. That's another instrument altogether.
I don't know if I want to know what that one is used for.
Making music.
Always making music. Okay, I'm gonna play Song of Rest, but we have a short rest.
Note's just like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna do like a little, I don't know, she'll pull out an actual instrument. Oh, she'll pull out her drum.
Oh.
So she's gonna just dig around in her bag, and from the bag of holding, she's gonna pull out quite a large skull of, you guys would recognize it as an orc skull, and it has large tusks coming up, and it's cut in half about here, flat back, and a drum has been like sewn into the bone, so like the top of it is just completely flat. Her picture has it, and yeah, so
On the intro
that's her
video.
drum. So it's just a head drum
Yeah, fair enough.
or a skull drum. I guess.
You see Note just sort of like, oh,
Alright, it's my
Okay.
special drum.
Oh.
You ready?
Sure.
Boom, 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 boom.
Just starts like, at first just starts mimicking your drum, but then kind of gets off and like, it's slightly different, like put some cymbals in there and stuff. So you get like a nice drum medley as you're resting.
Yeah. I guess I could describe it. Yeah, so it's
Yeah, go
an
for it.
orc skull. It has strips of. It looks like some of it's definitely held on by must be magic or glue or something. Like there's strips of long blue ropey hair that is just kind of hanging off of it, and intricate carvings throughout the entire thing of runic designs going up, and then The ones on the tusks in particular look very orcish, if you guys have seen that. The other ones look very north runes. Like they don't fit. And yeah, she's just gonna bang on her dome.
All right. So yeah, you'll receive.
Yeah, you can, if you're getting HP back, you can get an extra D6.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll receive the benefits of a short rest, as does everyone else here, who proceeds to listen to the music, have some idle chit-chat. Yeah, they're just kind of drinking, eating, recovering. But after the hour, if there's anything anyone would like to do in the hour, you can...
Mora is actually going to see if she can... I have some business to attend to in this town. I'll return shortly.
Okay.
And she is going to head out, and before she leaves, she is going to go up to the judges and say, where am I to find your local alchemist?
Well, it's not actually my town. I set up this. You're welcome to look around the town.
Do you know of any local alchemist?
No, I do not.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
Mora's just gonna leave and just head out the door to the square.
Okay.
Fountain, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the fountain is in the town square, so yeah.
She's just gonna stop a commoner or whoever and just say, where's your local alchemist here?
Alchemist, I mean, that'd probably be Hilga, probably.
Where can I find her?
Oh, sure. I mean, she's down that way. Big, kind of green door. It's not really green. I think she painted it, but it's faded.
Kind of green.
There's bits of green left on it.
I'll try to find it, thank you.
Yeah, no, good luck.
And she's gonna go in that direction and look for that door.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Okay. 11.
11? It takes you a little bit to find. Like, you end up walking down that path, like, to the end of the town, and you realize, okay, well, I've either passed it or it's not here. So you wander back, and then on your maybe third pass, you realize that there is a door that may be green. As you get closer, there's, like, little flecks of green paint that have long chipped away. Other than that, it looks like any other building on the street, except the curtains are drawn, whereas some other ones are left open. It's built like a house. It's wooden walls, 1 story, 2 windows on the front. Yeah, simple looking wooden building.
I guess this might be it. She's just gonna knock on the door. Helga,
Yes,
are you open for business currently?
of course. One moment. You hear like a bit of shuffling from inside. You see this very hunched over, like, scraggly, gray-haired woman who's like, hello?
I'm going
One moment. She pulls out these massive glasses.
Yes, good.
Just like, she puts them on and her eyes just like
Good.
fill up her entire head, and she's like, oh, hello. Oh, you're a strange one. Come in.
Thank you.
She stands at maybe like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
Even. And just come in. And you can see in the shop there's like leaves going down off of this top, like a top shelf, leaves and vines crawling down. There's stump of a tree in here. The dirt still on it, looked like they've been dragged in fairly recently. There's various other bits of branches and roots and flowers kind of lining the walls. The place is fairly dimly lit, just by a few candles placed around, very haphazardly, and only up to about 4 feet. So she kind of wanders back and sits behind a desk, like hops up onto a little stool and just kind of, hello, what can I help you for?
I'm actually here for information if you have it.
I have plenty.
I'm willing to offer money for said information if
Oh. Well, dealings, are you okay? I'm interested.
There is a scientist on the run, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to find him.
Oh.
He has caused much peril to my hometown. His
Oh,
name is
no. It's here. Flurin. Florin?
Florin.
Flurin.
Florin.
Florin.
Yes.
Okay. Name doesn't really ring a bell, but Not many names do these days. I'm sorry.
Can I roll insight?
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, 20 not natural. Oh no, sorry, 15 I lied.
Okay. You kind of peered at her for a little bit, and she just like looks back, the massive eyes through the glasses, and she's like, just a blink, and she's she's either telling the truth or she's hard to read. It's you're not sure.
It's worth a shot.
Well, I have many other things if you would like to buy, and that was information rendered.
I'll see your wares. And Mora's
Good.
Mora's going to look around and see if she can find some sort of health potions, something to that degree.
What you see mainly around are things kind of wrapped in like a thin cloth or like a very thin matted leather. Then she'll just kind of start like pointing and then just hop off her stool and like hobble over to where you are. This one. Yes, this one. If you ever have a stomach ache, you've eaten something bad, this one will help. She moves on to the next one. If you have sore joints, you rub this one on the affected area 3 times a day.
Do you have anything for adventurers?
Oh! You're going to want the poison ivy removal. That is horrible. Do not wipe with that. But yours, yes, you can come over here. Follow. Kind of hobbles over and just, this is the one you'd like. And she kind of like starts unfolding it. It's like another set of leaves that have been treated with something. It's like, yes, this will help. Wandering through the bush and not knowing what to use.
I will agree with you, poison ivy is rather unpleasant.
Very, yes. Extensive testing. For this, 5 silver pieces.
How much is a gold piece with silver?
It's 10 silver. 1 gold is 10 silver, yeah.
Okay.
No. Electrum does not exist.
Do you have any health potions by chance?
Oh, I have various healing salves.
That would do.
Oh, very well. Would you still like this?
I will.
Okay. Just kind of rolls it, ties it back up, a little bit of twine on the top, and like sets it on the desk, and then hobbles back, kind of towards the front of the shop. It takes her a little bit to get there. Maybe like a solid minute or 2 to cross the shop. Just gonna okay. This is the one. No, this is not the one. This is the one you're looking for. You can see, it's kind of like a dark, reddy brown paste that's just sort of like held in by like banana leaves or some other large kind of non-porous leaves. And there's right. Well, these. I mean, they work very similarly to these potions, but I've never really got the knack of the potion mixing and all this. These are the best I can do.
Do you eat it or apply it to the skin?
Depends where you're hurt. If you've got the inside tumbly rumblies, you can eat it.
Mora's gonna... Can I try some?
I mean, you can have a little bit.
She's just gonna take your pinky.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
And she's just gonna like press her finger in it.
Yeah. It's pretty, like, think like Play-Doh. It's like, it's spongy, not spongy, but like it's doughy. Like you push your finger to it, there's like an indent of your finger.
Was it once bread?
What does it taste like?
Not great. It's like, it tastes almost like dirt. There's just like actually, maybe for Moro, not that bad.
Yeah, she's gonna taste it and be like, oh,
She eating
it's
herself?
fine.
She goes, oh, not many like the taste of that.
Oh, well, not many are.
But it is a very medicinal product. It works very well.
Well, I'll trust you. You seem to be running
Good.
How long have you had this shop? She's gonna...
Oh, well, it's been about 3.5, 4 decades now, almost. It's been a while.
Well, Helga, I will purchase these 2
Helga.
things from you. Helga.
Hilda.
Pardon. And she's gonna pass over a gold coin.
For the first one, okay. Here's your 5 silver.
Oh,
Oh, the healing salve is much more than 5 silver.
How much is it?
Oh, it's going to run you about, what was the price for this again? And she pulls out like a very small book that she holds up like an inch away from one of the glasses and like, It's going to be 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces for yourself.
Yes.
Is there any way I can get a smaller portion of it?
No.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this then. But thank you anyways.
Very well. She like stares at you while folding it up. And she's taken the gold. She's like still holding the 5 silver and for the information rendered.
Keep it.
Good.
And if that man comes by, if you hear word of that,
Of Florin?
Florin.
Florin. Okay.
Moro's gonna actually like take out a scrap piece of paper and write down the name.
How does she spell it if one was spelled out?
Flurin.
And she'll look at the papers. Florin! Got it! Kind of like just looks around for a little bit and then just folds it up and like puts it in the book that she had pulled out earlier and just like slots it in somewhere and puts the book away.
If you hear that name, keep it in mind next time I'm around, please.
Very well. I don't know where you're going to be.
No, but I may come around again.
All right. Works for me. Maybe you'll like to buy the salve next time.
Maybe. Thank you again, Hilda. And Moro's not phased. She's just gonna quietly leave and yeah.
So, well, goodbye then. Come again soon. Buy more things. Yeah. You hear the door lock behind you. It was locked when you first went in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Still.
And Moro's gonna walk back.
Okay. So that would take less than an hour. If there's anything else anyone else wants to do. No? Okay. Just hanging. All right, cool. So heading, towards the end of the short rest.
Jumanji music going on, like
Jumanji. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it. Notes started like he's just pulled out a bit of cutlery and he started like drumming on tables and shit. He's not great at drumming, but he's doing his best.
feeling a little good about herself. She's like getting real into it.
Yeah, like he tried to sing along with drumming, but he's like, I just. he's like I said, he's trying his best. All right, so at the end of the hour, Lafaraillian's gonna stand up again. Just right. I do hope everyone has rested well enough to carry on. And you will have seen, in the intervening hour while Mara was gone, Burial would have returned to their table. Okay. You can see he's got like bandages around his midsection, but he seems to be in better health than when you first saw him, and he also benefits from the short rest. Right, so Lafaraillian standing up, she says, right, well, we've seen your combat and kind of more persuasive skills. Next, we're looking to test a few of your other adventuring abilities. A few other aspects of adventuring. Are you all ready? Yes. Question.
Can I go pee first?
Sure.
Where's the bathroom?
In your rooms. Anyone else? Crash like, actually, yeah, I kind of have to. I'll be right back. And he starts shuffling off. And
I'll be real quick, a lot faster than you.
Gonna take a BFP.
You hit me with your hair.
I feel like seeing two get up and go, there's a few others that kind of trickle off, and they're like, yeah, okay, fine, might as well, we got time. Yeah, they'll head off and like, yeah, sure. But once everyone returns, unless there was something else you wanted to go down. Okay. Once they all return, again, Crash is the last one back. And he's just like, sorry everyone, I just had to go to the washroom. Okay, I'm back. And, he kind of pulls out a chair. He's like, hi, yeah, how's it going? He sits in again, laughing, and he's like, all right, now that everyone's back again, is everyone ready to go?
Yes.
Have we had lunch yet?
Yes. Boo boo.
Oh, I thought that was
I'm going to take that as a yes. Well,
I can still eat though.
take the food with you.
Please continue.
I will.
I'm gonna hand you some rations from my bag also.
So,
Rations.
I'm assuming the groups you formed in the first trial, you're going to want to keep going forward. You hear a few like, yeah, that'd be nice, actually. All right, well, you get no hints on this one. I know.
That's
exciting.
That's super exciting. It would be even more exciting if you give like one group a hint, like this group.
Pass. So, what you're going to do is I'm going to open a doorway for you, and if you so choose, you're going to walk through. What happens past that is up to you. How you deal with the task at hand is up to you. Much the same rules as the first one. Understood?
Figure it out when we do the task. Are we gonna be entered back into a door, or are we just stuck there?
All will be made clear.
Mysteries!
Well, if everyone's ready, and just he waves his hand, you see 4 shimmering doorways open behind, or one behind each group, but 4 doorways in total. He goes, when you're ready, if you so choose.
Alright, let's go. Let's get this over with. Mara's gonna start walking towards.
Okay.
And walk in.
Okay, you'll see some other groups kind of hesitate. They're like, I don't know if I want to go. You're heading right behind her? Okay.
Yeah, follow immediately after.
I'm getting excited.
You'll see Zoka stand just like, okay, I'm in. And just kind of heads right through the door.
Jubilee's going to follow as well.
I don't know if we like this.
No? Why? I'm actually really excited, so you can't really say we in this situation. Because it's like, I'm excited, so it's not a group thing.
Was not speaking for you. And she goes and walks through the door.
Okay.
What's what should be speaking to? That's just really rude.
You'll see the rest of Zoka's group just be like,
I'm included in the group, aren't I?
You're the only one left in
you're the only one left in the room.
She chase after her group,
Okay.
like whining the whole time.
All right. So, as you all step through, you find yourself in a 15-foot by 15-foot stone room. There is a door on one side that you're facing. If you turn around, there's a glass, or appears to be a glass wall, which you can see through Zoka and her crew, who's just...
Oh god, I hope we're not stuck with them. And Mara's gonna go up to the door and see if she can open it.
Can she?
Right.
Can
As you walk up, you can see there's a small, maybe like 2-inch window through the door, and as you try to open it, it does not appear to open.
God damn it. She's gonna try to kick it down.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Are the rest of you doing anything?
20 not natural.
Just watching.
Okay. You'll hear a loud poof as Morrow's foot connects with the door. It rattles, but does not move.
This thing's
It's like
locked.
glass.
No, the door itself seems to be wood, and you're seen to be in a stone room. Though, as you're looking around, it appears to be a glass wall. But you can also see above you. There looks to be something flowing in a track that you can see, like kind of running down almost to your door, and it seems to like drop over the edge. Same thing carries over to the other side of the room.
Can I try and go over and see what it is? Like, is it?
It seems like it's going through the roof, or like not the roof, but like through the ceiling.
Like, is it like a groove missing?
Not quite. As the ceiling also seems to be this translucent, transparent material, almost like glass, and you can see something running through, like in a groove that's made in the glass, but on the other side.
Gotcha.
She's like above the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rose gonna go and like tap on the glass, looking at.
Okay. On yours, you'll hear. Nobody seems to respond from their side, but you'll see. What was the name? Crash will kind of like.
How big is the hole, like the little window in the door?
Maybe like an inch or two. It's not big at
Very
all.
small.
Yeah.
Okay. Darn.
You see on their side, it seems to be a bit bigger.
Mara's just... Does anyone have a lockpick? Something? This thing's not opening and I don't know why, but I'm assuming it needs some sort of mechanism.
For those of you who went over to the door at some point, give me a perception check.
Including myself?
Yeah.
I want to go up to the glass.
Okay. So yeah,
The
you
other
and
two
Rena.
are- Yeah.
You'll see Crash kind of looking at the glass. He's like,
Can I touch it?
sure.
blowing it, like
12.
drawing it and stuff.
As you blow on it, there doesn't seem to be any fog that appears on it.
Magic glass.
12.
12.
Who else? 6. For you two standing at the glass, give me perception checks as well.
Oof. 18.
Okay.
5.
Okay. Boo, you will see the blue dragonborn walk up to the door on their side, head off to the side, and then just disappear seemingly around a corner.
Oh. They have like corners and stuff like that through their door, I think.
Can I walk towards the door?
Went through.
Sure.
Do you want me to do a perception check?
We'll say with advantage because you just got a hint from Boo.
Yeah. $23.
Okay. So at the door, you can see as you look off to the right, the wall doesn't quite meet up with the corner. It seems to carry on for a little bit, but there's something to walk
How
through.
small is it?
Like a person could probably
Okay.
fit through it.
There's a path over here, it looks like.
Oh, really? How did I not see
Are we
that?
in a maze?
I hope not. And Morrow's gonna see if she can get through and...
Sure. Okay, so Morrow, heading through that side, you can see it's a pretty quick... You head in and then immediately almost turn left into a small 5-foot by 5-foot room that seems to be almost entirely composed of this transparent material. In there's a single lever. From this vantage point,
okay.
you can see that there does appear to be something pouring down in front of your door, because you're now kind of behind where the door would be. You can see it hitting the stone on the other side and a bit of steam pouring up from where it's hitting.
Oh dear.
If you want to give me if you have an assumption for that, feel free, but if you want to try and figure it out, give me a nature check.
Okay, a nature check, definitely. 17.
Okay. Based on you'll see Mora will stare staring at it for a little bit, and you'll see this greenish liquid pouring down, sort of trickling down off the side, and the way it's burning through the stone itself, you can tell it's some kind of acid.
I'm assuming this lever may stop it, but I don't know. Should we try it?
So
Touch the lever.
you can see the lever open, like it connects to a mechanism, and you're able to see, like, and track it fairly easily. And what was it, a 17 with your nature? Okay.
The waterfall incident.
I don't know. But what you can see is the mechanism can, if flipped, the mechanism would block the acid flowing on your side. Mm-hmm. You can see it also connects to something else, and it seems that it would increase the flow to the other door.
You just had to throw a moral dilemma at us.
I get it. Those sons of bitches.
What's
All right. Well,
what's going on?
What's happening?
They've given us a dilemma here.
Once you see
Morrow's gonna
that,
point out the mechanism and just explain.
okay.
If we
Julie's gonna like scoot her way through
it's a
the little
moral
path.
it's a moral dilemma that they've
so yeah, you'll be
given
able to
us.
see it as well.
Either our room fills up with acid and we all die, or their room fills up with acid and they all die.
Wow.
Assumably.
Pouring in front of, like, outside the door. Not on
outside
your
door.
side of the door. Yeah, you can see the acid. You can see something flowing through the window.
So we need to get out. So wouldn't it be good if we get more acid on our door so it melts more? And then we can get out?
Yeah.
Once you explain the mechanism, you'll see the transparent ceiling turn to stone. So you cannot see if there's more acid coming or not.
Alright, well, might as well do it now since they've decided to cut us off, and she's gonna pull the lever.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa,
That wasn't
buddy.
them! That...
Morrow
It's
doesn't
been
know
done.
that.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Okay, so you pull the lever, and the rest of you can hear a...
that was the game. Warden's more. You're really bad at games.
What do you mean I'm really bad at games?
You're really bad at games.
What did you just do?
Haven't you been locked in a room before?
Many times and I've just kicked myself out, but that didn't work.
That thing in your head can't just be full of
Eldritch
rocks.
blast the wall between the two of us, trying to not aim for the group on the other side, but trying to break the glass between.
Sure. It's firing at a wall, so I'm not going to need a. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to need a roll. But you see your a summer green energy hit the wall and just sort of just kind of scatter out.
Okay.
But you see the wall shimmer, not like glasswood. It seems that there's something stronger stopping the path between.
Okay. Moro's gonna try to flick back the lever.
Can I see the people?
Okay. And you can see the acid start again on your side.
There we go, it's back to normal. I don't know what you two were so stressed out
Is it
about.
pouring into ours now?
No.
Or it's just, okay.
It's just because, so you can see from that room what's happening to your door, like whether it's going,
Affecting
whether
our door
your,
or not, yeah.
you can see what your lever did.
Okay.
That's it.
Did acid flow on their side at all, like into their room?
You didn't see. Or rather, into their room? No.
No. Okay.
No.
Can we see them at all, or is it just blocked off completely now? We can't see.
You can see them. You can't see the mechanism, and as you flip it back, kind of like that, you can see it turning opaque, so you're not sure what your door is receiving anymore either.
Do they look mad?
So you know what the lever does. So you know that if you flip yours, it'll turn off the acid on your side, but it'll increase the flow on their side.
Did they react at all to
Yeah, I want
either
to see
the
their
spell
reaction.
or
Yeah, go and
To the spell, Crash would have been like... but the rest of them seem to be kind of like going the same as your group, kind of going into that back room and coming out, and they're like... Eventually Zoka is going to turn and just like...
Moro is going to try as hard as she can to play charades and tell them to pull their lever.
Pull the lever, girl.
Is it a good idea?
I don't know. What if we both pulled our levers?
Then not
would
what
happen?
happened.
You see Zoka just like...
Moro is going to go and pull, and again,
Okay.
pull the lever, and
At the same time?
yes.
Alright, you tell me and I'll count
So you can see kind of like pouring down on your side, and you watch as it trickles to a stop, and you imagine they pull their lever as a torrent of acid starts pouring down now.
Moro's going to just like, turn it back.
Okay, so you turn it off, you flip yours
Yeah.
back, the torrent does not stop, but then again, some time passes, the charades go on, they flip theirs back, or they tell you they flip theirs back, and then the torrent stops.
Has our door melted at all?
No.
Well,
Though
there
you
goes
did
that
hear a
idea.
click earlier.
Can I try to unlock? Can I go back into the room and try to open the door?
Okay. Door opens. And you can see that there's acid pouring down.
Oh, like a waterfall?
Like a waterfall.
They need to pull the lever again. Or we need to
Wait,
pull,
we need
our lever is what stops our acid flow?
On your side, yes.
I mean, like...
But it increases it on theirs.
Is anyone resistant to acid?
No. But I could use the mage hand that I have to pull the lever once we're all on the other side, potentially.
You need sight for that.
Do I? Okay.
What if I hold her
Good idea.
head so she can see it, and then 3, 2, 1, pull her back real quick?
3, 2, 1.
You'd have to be, like, there's no way you can see. It's like a loop around to the lever.
Rude.
Or we pull the lever and we go through and
Leave
they
them to...
don't die.
Well,
They just
They
get
just don't win.
stuck.
What if they do? Well, they might die.
And you see them, they've opened their door as well, and they kind of look back, and they're like...
Well, it's not directly murderizing anyone.
Why would they die?
Exactly. They'd just be stuck in a room.
They've claimed that there's been accidents that have happened before, and deaths, I'm sure, have happened, but...
So they're kind of
Right.
like pacing back and forth, Zoka's just getting increasingly frustrated. She's like,
I want to pull the lever.
Well, pull the lever then, boo. Moro is going to signal them.
Which way is the lever being?
Zoka's just gonna be like, kind of stomp back. You don't hear anything from the room, but you hear, like, you watch her, like, stomp back, do that, and you see just a torrent start pouring in front of your door.
God dangs it.
And she starts walking out.
Morrow, that's not what we were supposed to do.
You'll see other members of her group are, like, kind of, like, calling her back, and they're just like... You'll see Zoka again, just... goes back, turns it a small trickle on both sides now, and she just...
How much rope do we have?
If it's a small trickle, I was gonna suggest tying rope around it, then going through and pulling it.
Pull it a little bit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can try pulling a little.
Yeah, Mara's just gonna slowly just...
Alright, so as you... Nothing happens until you reach a threshold, you hear ka-toomf, and then the ass on your side stops, and... You'll see the blue dragonborn just sort of like... And just slam a bit of parchment onto the clearing, or the clear thing between it, and just... You'll see the lever to the left, a little bit. Lever to the right, a lot. Both left, a little bit. Both right, a lot.
Morrow is going to scribble on a piece of paper and put it up against glass and said, acid is still acid, even if it's a little bit.
I mean, it's probably worth getting a little bit.
Also,
hurt
do
if
they
you
have
can.
more than one lever on their side? Or is he
It's
talking
like
about
a
each
side.
either or?
Do you...
Yeah, I'm gonna put a question.
Okay.
Do you have more than one lever on your side? Okay.
Skull.
I have 50 feet of rope.
I might have rope
Someone asked for
too.
rope.
I don't have any rope.
I was just saying, if there's a chance that we can all take a little bit of damage, why don't we just do that?
I suppose so.
We should test it with something first. We don't know how much damage it's going to do to us.
Your tail.
No!
Why not?
Just don't.
But it's like
No.
the furthest thing from your body.
No.
So as you're having this
It's
conversation,
attached to my body.
But it won't hurt.
you can see
as
through the
much.
doors that the trickle stops, or appears to stop. As you look, there's still smoke rising up from the rock below.
Oh god, what
The rest of them on the other
hell is
side are just like,
Did it stop on both sides?
seems like it. They seem very confused and just,
Gonna walk a little bit towards it.
okay. There's still like there's a smell of burning rock.
I'm gonna hop over it.
You can try and like jump through.
I want to jump through.
Okay.
We all ninja about it.
You take 12 points of acid damage as you feel it hit you. You don't see it, but you can feel it melt through some of your clothing and just burn away.
that? Are you okay?
But you are on the other side.
Are you alright, Boo?
Fun.
You see Zoka just like,
I'm just gonna, to them, I'm gonna go,
Don't go through there. It hurts. I don't know. Just do it. If it
can they
won't
see her on the
stop.
other side? Hurt? Can they see her on the
no,
side? Okay.
she's gone.
I'll just put in a
Can I
note
see
that
her?
says,
Just through the
it's
smoke.
still there, just invisible.
Can I see her?
So we just saw her jump through and disappear.
You saw it jump through and disappear.
Can they hear me at all?
Oh, okay.
Oh, so we
don't
don't,
know.
we don't even know.
We just saw her disappear.
Yeah.
Did she win?
I don't think it's a good idea.
She hasn't come back.
I'll get to you in 1 second.
Can I get the mage hand? I'm gonna cast mage hand, and can I get it to, like, see if it diverts any, like, if it reacts to it or diverts anything, or, like, could I feel pressure on it if it's...
What happens when Mage Hand takes damage? Okay, well, I'll say this. What does your Mage Hand look like?
It's the same summer green.
Okay.
Like,
So you see a summer green hand just sort of like wandering forward, and then you'll watch it just as the fingers seem just melt away, just like kind of drip down, and the spell just kind of fades.
Oh no.
Who's dead?
Boo may be dead. Sorry, Boo. That was unfortunate. I wish you didn't do that. Well,
You'll see Zuka who has like. You can see so like there's some acid kind of burn marks on her hand, but
We need to turn it off and go through if we're not going to die.
and then Zoka just
But
walks
how do
through
we turn it off is the question.
Okay.
and just disappears.
Okay, so what... Can you describe the image that the blue dragon had again?
Yeah, so there's 2 levers to the left, and she'll so like little bit of acid. 2 levers to the right, a lot of acid. And you'll see her 1 lever to the right, 1 lever to the left, no acid, a lot of acid. It's the 4 different combinations of what they could be. So if both are to the left, there's a little bit of acid on each side. But if both are to the right, like you turned yours off to get no acid on your side, but if both are to the right, there's a lot of acid on each side.
Can Jubilee take a little piece of parchment and suggest both to the little acid setting to the left? I think it was.
I want to see if we
So there was a no acid one?
Yeah, let's see if we can flip ours off while theirs is still on. Or whatever.
Oh, no acid, a lot of acid, because one on
Yeah,
the
because then theirs is going to have a lot of acid, and you wouldn't be able to turn yours back once you leave, so they'd have to deal with a lot of acid.
Right.
That's what she's just presenting all the options.
Yeah.
Of all of them to the left, or both levers to the left is a little bit of acid, both of them to the right is a lot. And then if one person says to the right, one person says to the left, one of them has no acid, the other one has a lot.
Are we on the left or the right now? Are we on a lot or a little?
Left. A little.
Can I go back into the room with a lever and do an investigation check to see if I can maybe spot anything more? Would that be worthless?
Give it a shot.
Pointless? Okay.
Give an investigation check.
Okay.
My suggestion... Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. You'll have reappeared in
that's a
the
natural
tavern
one.
hall.
Oh,
Not too long after, you'll see Zoka come behind you, or just kind of just pop into existence, and Lafaraillian just like, well, would you like to go back and help, or are you good?
oh, does that hurt? Are you gonna send me back the route that way again?
No, I can just send you back through the same door you walked through. Appear in the center of the room.
Did we do it wrong?
That's not for me to judge, is it? You did what you did. I'm just simply giving you the option. Seems the rest of your team is still in there and discussing. It's up to you if you'd like to join them. Zoka's like, oh, hell no, I'm done. That's it. This fucking sucked. I need a drink.
I would never leave them behind.
All right. Your door is still available to you if you'd like to go back in.
Thank you. She'll
course.
do a little bow and she'll hop back over. Ook.
Okay. The rest of you will hear as Boo just reappears in the center of the room.
Oh my god, she's alive!
Am I allowed to cast?
Surprise!
Can I boop Boo's nose and cast Cure Wounds?
Go for it.
Lean down a little bit.
1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
You survived?
Where's that? Mm-hmm. Sorry, can you help me?
Did it hurt?
Sorry, what do you do?
Should be your wisdom.
Yeah, that's it.
So 1d8.
Yeah, you can see she is pretty well burnt. Some of her clothes have like bits and pieces burnt through it.
I'm fine.
Your armor is fine, but the clothes are a bit damaged.
8 hit points of healing for you.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's most of it.
Huh?
That's most of the damage, yeah.
Helping.
Oh, I feel
You
so
do not
much
see
better.
Zoka return.
Okay. What if we both flip our... Or, like, if we take turns flipping the levers on and off, everyone but one person goes through on each side.
And one person takes the damage.
And one person takes the damage.
Yeah.
Take the damage.
I'ma just quickly say
For
that
each
I
team
was
type
fine, by the way. I was okay.
Are you writing this? And
Yeah, I'll write that
But you
for
just
the group
came back here.
on the other side.
So did you not win?
the Blue Dragonborn seems to want kind of doing most of the
didn't
talking
wanna
or
leave
talking.
you guys.
Yeah.
And she'll just kind of scribble down who.
Oh, you didn't just poof back here right after you left?
I went back to the tavern when you go through the door.
Oh.
But I didn't want to leave you guys because we're a team, so we gotta work together.
Jubilee's just...
So that, like, even if I got through, it's not fair.
I'm just impressed that you're still alive. There's acid still pouring out there.
You know what? It'll take a lot more than that. You should see my brothers if you want to see acid damage. Yeah.
Me in high school.
Huh?
Me in high school.
She kind of like you hear like you can see her like hitting the glass with no sound on your side.
Yeah.
She's like, kind of points to it and says, "Who?"
Yeah. So
Who has
they
the
can
most
all
HP
go.
on our side? Who's the most
Just
healthy?
someone has to stay.
I can stay. I do not mind.
Okay.
Are you
Do
sure?
write that down and let them know.
Yes.
Wait.
They'll just kind of look to another and just.
I have a shield. I'll be fine.
But
Take
us
a point.
first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flip it to us first so we can all go first, right?
Yes. Morrow's gonna write that, but my team first.
Isn't
You
it?
see them just sort of like stand back a bit and start discussing amongst themselves and.
Boo's just gonna write on a piece of paper.
Is Crash in there?
Yeah.
Boo wants to write on a piece of paper. I came back for you guys. Your leader didn't. She's gonna just like plunk that to the wall.
At one point, the Blue Dragonborns kind of look over and just kind of nod her head and go back to discuss. They're like in a huddle.
Yeah, like brackets. You can trust us. And a smiley face. She's gonna keep adding to it if they're not doing this.
They're sitting there like just discussing. But they're gonna come back and kind of plant a bit of parchment and kind of like flipped over this time, one by one.
All right.
That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah. You still wanted to go last, Mara?
I'll go last.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay. So they'll, sure enough, one person will go around the corner and they're just gonna wait.
okay. So
You see nothing changed. There's still the smoke rising up.
Oh.
okay.
So do we have to turn our lever?
Is someone flipping the lever?
Turn it to the left,
Mara will.
Mara.
Moro?
She'll turn it to the left.
It's already to the left.
The right.
If you flip it to the right, it's gonna stop yours. Okay. Then you'll see theirs. You're gonna have the same smoke. Yours is just gonna no smoke.
All right, first one through, please.
Alternate. Tian, you first.
Okay. And I'll go through first.
Okay. Immediately after you go through, you're gonna see them like one of them is just gonna like mouth is gonna open wide, and then you're gonna see the smoke like after you go through.
Okay. And then Morrow is going to switch it.
Okay.
Right.
So we'll alternate.
Okay. And you're following through with this?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, they will alternate, and the Blue Dragonborn is going to. So the rest of you are
Popping through.
appearing in that area, and then you're gonna see their team slowly coming in. Zoka just like, fucking, I don't know, man, this fucking hurt. It's stupid. But the Blue Dragonborn will be. You're not gonna see this. You're still in the living room. I guess after the last person on their side, you wouldn't have to be. But you'll see her kind of look over to you and just. Then she'll walk through. And you'll see the Blue Dragonborn appear, and she's. Thank you. That was kind.
Morrow's the kind one.
I suppose I should thank her when she comes through. And do you walk through?
Morrow is going to take her shield and look at it and be like, I don't know if this will help, but it might. And she's just gonna like hold it above her head and she's just gonna run through.
Okay. Even with the shield, unfortunately, you did see the torrent of it before it became
That's
invisible.
fine, yeah.
Okay. I did not roll as high as the previous one.
Well, I was concerned for a second. I thought Moro was gonna die.
You also take 12 points of acid
okay.
damage.
When you
I
come
rolled
through,
max for yours. I'm
I'm
sorry.
just gonna heal you right away. So
okay,
Jubilee
that's
is
you.
going to squish Moro's cheeks like this.
What are you doing? Unhand me!
Cure wounds.
Mwah.
Make
Please,
kissy,
Jubilee.
kissy
8
noises.
points of healing.
There is no need to touch me for healing, but thank you.
There is actually.
That's how you get healed, Mara.
Actually, yeah, she has a point. You have
I'm
to
sorry.
lay the
It's
hands.
not like that anymore.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Contact is real important.
It is. Mm-hmm. Soka, that was smart. Cratchus is back.
Everyone okay?
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
Is my shield okay?
As you look at it, you can see it is very like it's begun to melt.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
It
that's
may
very
need to be
nice.
repaired before proper use again.
I need to find a goddamn smithy. Alright.
Gonna prestidigitation and it's gonna smell pretty, like little flowers.
Very nice. No more smell of melted metal. It's just.
Thank you, Boo.
Sweet flowers, like wildflowers.
It's a bit better.
Though you will see the blue dragonborn walk over, and she'll just. I. Thank you. That was noble. Are you all right? If there's something I can do.
Do you know this area of town?
Unfortunately, no. I've come from the southeast. So
I have a shield that is now useless to me, and I'm in need of another.
leave it to me.
Alright, thank you.
It's not useless. It smells real good.
It has a hole in it.
It smells really good, okay?
There are a variety of holes in this. It would not be. It smells wonderful, but it is not usable.
That's accurate, okay?
What is your name again? I'm so sorry.
Boo. Oh, you weren't talking about me. I'm sorry.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Thava Farenhel.
Thava.
Yes.
Alright. Thank you.
Pleasure. And she's quite short for
Okay.
a dragonborn.
Okay.
Maybe
Mara-
like 5.5 feet tall.
Mara's just gonna nod and... is there any food still left out or no?
Yeah, the buffet table is still stocked full of stuff.
Mara's just gonna go up to it and find just fruit and just be like, hum.
Yeah, Boo's kind of like carved out a chunk for herself. You think Zoka's probably done the same, but other than that, yeah, it's pretty full.
Please don't carve out a sausage again. That was a mildly traumatic witness.
Does
Do it.
Lafaraillian say anything when we all come back?
He's been watching, and he just kind of.
Did we do good?
You certainly got back here.
And I brought my whole party this
Do
time.
you see any other teams besides
yeah.
ours and Zoka's?
Not yet.
Okay.
This room. That's what I meant by this room.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, alright.
So one by one. I don't think I've. Well, I've seen it once before. I haven't seen it recently. Who thought of that one? We don't actually watch what goes on in there. Usually we just gauge from the damage how things went.
Jubilee's gonna point her tail at Tien.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's gonna look over to Zoka and just. Also well done. But if there's anything you'd like to do. Because maybe about 5-10 minutes later, you're gonna see.
To win the contest, please.
Contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
To be in the Adventurers Guild with our group.
Oh, that one. Oh, I thought you were talking about. I didn't know what you were talking about. Well, I mean.
Yeah, another contest going on?
Sure. Yes, there is a. There's a large bean hidden on the buffet table. If you want to go find that.
Find the bean, Boo.
She's gonna start sweating.
Okay, what color is it?
It's
Species.
It's green.
It's a green bean?
It's a green bean.
I'm gonna go find that green bean.
Great.
Hunting for a green bean.
Yep. He kind of looks at the rest of you and just like.
Throwing food everywhere.
Ooh.
Mora was just eating fruit silently, but also mildly judging Boo for just like just throwing food everywhere.
I mean, you tore up your room.
Yeah, but she didn't tell
say that out
anyone
loud while
that.
she's
Yeah,
The door was open.
yeah, but she's not gonna openly admit that. And she
The rumors of the hotel.
Give me a perception check as you say that.
listen, Mara was not as self-aware as I am.
True.
Looking for a green
13. You're still fairly close to the other team. You'll hear a slight chuckle from someone in their team. With the 13, you're not quite sure, but someone chuckled.
I hope it was Crash. I really hope it was Crash.
You don't know, but after about 5 minutes watching Boo kind of like tear through the table, you're gonna see two other teams appear almost simultaneously, both heavily damaged by acid. They're both just like, ow. Okay, that's great. Sure. Oh, wonderful. One guy, like, he pulls his hand through his hair and, like, comes back with a chunk of hair and just...
It sucks when that happens.
You look... Why do you look like you... How the hell is you all...
I don't know.
Secret. We got a secret.
I need to wash off. This all hurts. Still fucking hurt. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go wash off. Bye. Okay, starts heading upstairs. The rest of them kind of like start shaking off the remains of the acid there, like, stupid thing. But you can kind of gather what happened to them. Is they could not properly coordinate. But they got through. Heavily damaged from it. Lafaraillian's just, right, well, they should be able to hear me from up there. If not, kind of wave his hand, his voice starts booming out. Go ahead and take the night to rest. We will deliberate on your actions, your decisions.
You said you didn't watch us, though. Did you want me to
I can see
explain
the
what
outcome.
happened?
No need.
Okay. Are you sure?
Is there another trial?
If we're unsure about any group or individual, we have something else in mind, but usually two does it.
All right.
We'll take our time to decide. You can spend the night here. The next day, you'll have to vacate into the town.
I will spend the night here then.
All right. Well done, everyone.
Thank you.
Do get some rest. He kind of looks at the people covered in acid, like slowly making their way towards the stairs, and they're like,
I have a question.
yeah.
Is the acid doing anything to the tavern? Like, are there little sizzling?
There,
on the floor?
you'll see like little
Yeah,
drips. You'll see little drips and like little puff of smoke, but there's no damage to the floor itself. Yeah.
What time is it about?
From in here, hard to tell.
Okay. No. How dare you?
If anyone wants to do anything right now, no. If not, it's not a bad time for a break.
Alright.
So we will.
Are we getting a...
No, we'll be back in about 15. Thanks for tuning in. And we're back. So where we last left off was the group just finished trial number 2 after two people getting a healthy dose of acid.
A healthy dose.
A healthy dose of acid, as well as some other groups getting a decent, more than healthy dose of acid. You're told that you have the night to rest, and the deliberations will begin tomorrow morning. So if there's anything the group would like to do at this point, you can see various others. They're going to wash themselves up. There's others who haven't gotten any acid on them are content to sit down here, enjoy some drinks. They're just kind of having a chat. Zoka hasn't even washed up. She just kind of let it like dry on her. She's covered in scars anyway. She doesn't seem to care. She's like, whatever. Kind of leans back, starts sipping a drink, and
Lafaraillian?
yeah.
I have a question for you real quick.
Sure.
Do you have like a postal service here that's reliable to get messages?
Personally, I don't run that.
No, of course not, but this town.
Did you find the bean, by the way?
No.
Good
I'm
luck.
getting to it, okay?
All right.
I was just,
So your letter, you want to send a letter?
yeah.
I'm sure the town has something. I don't ask me what it is. I send my own letters.
I just thought, because you're like real powerful and you have all this sorted out, I thought you'd know.
Sure. I'm sure it does. I haven't bothered to check.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Good night.
Good night. I mean, it's not quite... Sure. Good night.
She'll just go over and start writing some things down.
Okay. Anyone else?
Bruna's just gonna get dinner.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so is Moro. She's just gonna sit down and just
And chill.
Eat her fill of meat.
Did the acid get rid of the rest of her hair?
Oh,
How much did it burn?
high or low?
Low.
It is high. Your hair is unfortunately gone. That's why it like dripped through the shield and started like searing away
She's now fully bald.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
She have like one side of like one
No, it's all gone.
All gone, yeah.
eyebrow.
It's alright, it's just I'm used to having my hair for longer in the year, but that's alright. These things happen.
They do. These things do happen.
Talking to herself,
Yeah.
like in the corner.
She's like sitting down, she's like went to go brush her hair, the last little bit of like a top knot that she had, and she went,
Oh no.
I mean, you did see a couple other people walking, like pulling their hair, like just like brushing it through and just being like,
yep.
as people start trickling back down, you saw the guy who had like kind of pulled out a chunk of his hair, completely bald now. He just shaved the rest of it off. He's just like,
She's just gonna look at him and just,
it's hair, it'll
grow
grow
back.
I liked it. Whatever. How the hell did you all get through without anything? Well, you took some. But...
by being reasonable.
You should tell them! I tried to convince them!
Did you?
Convince them what?
If we both leave it to the left, it'll take a little bit, but they wouldn't fucking listen. Lied to us.
That sucks. Communication is key.
You
What are you talking about? You took some?
Yeah, but that was because I just went through all. I wasn't listening.
So you could say communication does not work entirely.
Well, I learned my lesson,
He just
Moral.
walks away.
That's
The moral of the story.
Just walks out.
Story?
a moral.
The moral of the story.
Moral. My throat mouth doesn't want to make that sound.
Your throat mouth.
Yeah. Well, like they're connected.
Oh, I guess they. She's like looking at your neck. I suppose.
Like it's like a neck, so that's where your throat goes, then that's where your mouth is.
Throat mouth. All
That's
right.
where the teeth are.
You're correct.
Those are my tuskies. You don't got tuskies. Do you have like flat teeth? My brother said all Ganassis have flat teeth.
Yes, my teeth are pretty flat. I think. She's like.
Self-conscious about your teeth now.
He also said they were like stone, and then you could like eat a hole through someone. Have you bitten someone in half yet?
You know, not yet. Maybe one day.
This is scary.
Maybe I should give you the meat flu.
I don't digest meat well. please, I don't need that meat flute. That's been on the floor now and probably collected a bit of dirt.
Oh, it's fine. I can clean it up. I got magic.
I'm okay, thank you though. I'll stick to my vegetables.
Yeah, so you can notice that like all the food you had thrown off in your search for the green bean, these servants are kind of picking up and then disappearing and then coming back with fresh food. So it's all just it's all being replaced.
As an aside, I thought you said by the Karens, and I was about to scream.
By the Karens.
You want to speak to your manager?
By the Karens. No, she did not say that. Okay, good.
All right.
That was one, 2, 2.
Let me speak to your manager.
Oh boy.
Future events, foreshadowing.
But there are, okay, so a few people, as they've come back down, some of them are just kind of filtering out into the town, some of them are sticking around just to eat and drink. So you've got your pick of the tables of anything else, if there's anything you would like to do, or if you're just kind of waiting for the next day.
Yeah, Moro's just gonna eat and then retire for the night.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Okay.
But before, as she enters the room, she's just, I cleaned. Alright?
Alright.
But someone is watching us, and I don't like it.
That's generally what this whole thing has been, is people watching us.
They don't need to watch us while they sleep, and she's gonna close the door and just like look at him.
Do a perception check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
You will see a cloaked figure just sort of like peering through a door, and then as you make eye contact, she just slams the door.
Oh, is it green? Is it the blue cloak or the dark cloaked female?
Oh yeah, is it her?
It does appear to be with a natural 20, it does appear to be a female figure in a dark cloak.
I feel
But
like it would
there's-
be best if we just let that be.
Fine. She's just gonna close the door and go to bed, just grumble to herself.
Go into
Okay.
bed. Taking that.
Boo is going to write a letter to her family.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Dear family.
Like real fancy.
Does she draw like the big letter D, like in the SpongeBob
Yeah,
thing?
like big fancy.
Big old fancy letter D,
She
yeah.
spends 15 minutes on that one.
Like old Disney movies.
Yes.
When it was like.
Solid stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it takes her a long time to write this,
Sure.
but it's very fancy, real cutesy. Like, just like, dear family, just kind of like briefly describing like her events of what has happened, about joining the guilds, or like trying to join the guild again.
Sure.
The two events, like the two things that they just did, and like how she has like real best friends now, and like I've met them twice and they haven't run away from me, so like really this is good news. Good feeling about this one.
Good like
Yeah.
minimum criteria, yeah.
Yeah, that she will also specify that Jubilee has beautiful skin,
Bless.
and she could make a really nice coat, but maybe a drum. Like
Sure,
a little
sure.
bit, a couple topics of what
Yeah.
her skin could be used for.
Great.
And the very specific type of pink that she goes.
Okay.
And just like really uncomfortable amounts of detail about her skin color.
Great.
And-
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that's gonna take her a while, but it's still very beautiful and cutesy. So if you just looked at it, you'd be like, that's a beautiful letter. If you read it, you'd be like,
Yeah, I mean, you've got a few hours before you'd actually start feeling tired and everything else. So you can have dinner, write your letters.
yeah. She's writing another one to Honey specifically
Okay.
about the same thing, but
Okay.
specifying how brave she's been. Like, exaggerating, like,
Okay. Gotcha.
a little bit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Or not.
Okay. If nobody else is doing anything, then you all receive a long rest.
Hey! Must be the moon.
Yay!
Waking up the next day, I'm assuming you all head down for food or drink or whatever.
I want to use my gem first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d100.
Unless the last one was bad.
I'll double check.
Good luck.
I'll double check after this, yeah.
Eight.
Okie dokes.
It's either really good or really bad.
So yeah, you all go through your morning rituals, whatever they might be, or just wake up and head on downstairs for food. Moro, as you head out the door, fairly easy to notice. It's pretty much eye level from where you are. There's another dagger sticking into your door.
Is it my dagger? The one
is.
that I...
It's fairly easy, noticeable. You'd be like, you recognize that one as it's.
Just gonna take it out and be like...
There is also a bit of parchment underneath.
She will read it.
It just says in very simple script, "Thank you."
Yum.
She's part of the group, I think, that we were with in the room.
Is there a bit of her hair in there
hearing
too?
Hearing
There's
Tien,
no hair left in there.
that would be incredible if there was, but hearing Tien say that, she's, oh, alright, I guess that's okay, but why the need to... Whatever. She's gonna put away her dagger and just go downstairs.
Okay, fair enough. Heading downstairs, you'll notice that Zoka and her crew are all already downstairs. Except for Crash. You don't see him anywhere. But people slowly trickle back down. Some people are having breakfast, but you see Lafaraillian just saying, "Just a reminder, after breakfast I will kindly but firmly ask you all to leave." Understood. Good.
Where are we going after? Are we done?
Wherever you like. We need to deliberate, discuss, decide.
Will you let us know soon?
Sure.
I imagine soon is defined very vaguely for a purpose.
Sure is. Shouldn't be too long. We'll call you back in as we need you.
Alright.
Okay, thank
Mora's
you.
gonna
Have a
wander
good
over and
day.
find fruit.
Who should I contact to get you back here?
Maybe Boo.
Okay. You're going to hear. Let's leave it as a surprise.
Okay.
All right.
Surprise. I like surprises.
Still haven't found the bean, have you?
No.
Keep looking. And he's gonna keep. He's gonna go back to writing.
Spent 4 hours looking for it. It's not there.
I know you didn't look hard enough. And it's just he's still just like writing in a book. Just
Don't worry about it.
no. He looks over. He's like, "What? She couldn't find the bean. I don't understand. What's
Jubilee's
funny?
like,
I don't under what's the humor in this situation?
It's a bit of
Very composed cleric face, like
don't
there's no
think-
humor.
It's a bit
not.
of
Of course not.
humor. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm sure there's no worries being had here. Well,
No, I could find it if I really wanted.
I'm sure you could.
Of course I could.
The what now?
Nothing.
Okay. Enjoy the food while it lasts.
Oh, fuck.
just gonna just rummage through one last time.
Morrow's gonna
Do an
eat
investigation
some
check.
strawberries and vegetables.
Yeah.
And some bread.
15.
15. You find a small green bean.
These are found to the specificities.
Just try and like stretch it out a little bit.
It's like, I mean, if you're satisfied with that, it's close enough, I guess. Enjoy the food.
Sadly put it in her mouth and just like chew on his little piece of meat out.
So you keep digging away and kind of eating as you go. The rest of you having
Sad
breakfast of your choice, really, fruits and vegetables and
Yeah.
some trail mix meat of varying degrees of rareness. But as breakfast begins to wrap up, you notice the servants, the ghostly figures, starting to truck away the food. They start like grabbing some and then disappearing. As,
Perception check for the green bean one last time.
One more green bean.
Just the perception.
One perception check.
I just want to see if I can
One
look at my
perception check.
paper.
Okay, go for it.
Cross my fingers for you.
Oh.
8.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you see a variety of green things being trucked away, but no large green bean.
Okay.
Wait, could I look for the green bean for her? Please.
Little late at this point, as they're already taking the food away. But you can give me a perception check if you like, as they're taken away. Maybe one last glimpse.
17.
17. You're not 100% sure, but you catch a glimpse of something large, green, and round.
I'm
as
gonna
something,
run.
turns
I'm gonna
and just-
run.
Give me a dex check.
What?
Give me a dex check.
Dex?
Yeah.
Oh. 15?
As you dive for this figure, you just disappears. You see Jubilee just sort of whoosh through the little bits of ghostly figure that are left.
Ghostly green.
Jubilee!
I was getting the green bean for her, but I missed it.
You vamp!
I think I saw it.
You saw it?
It's real.
You see Lafaraillian just sort of like,
Of course it's real! Why would he not? He wouldn't lie to me. She just vamped it. You might lie to me. Did you? Jubilee, you wouldn't lie to me.
No, of course not.
Jubilee, we're on a team. You wouldn't lie to me. You saw a green bean, didn't you?
I saw a green bean, but I don't know if it was the green bean.
at this point, I do have to ask you all to leave.
We will leave.
Yeah.
With or without the green bean. I'm assuming.
Stay local. Shouldn't take too long, but you're free to go where you choose.
I don't have it.
Have fun.
I will.
He starts like motioning, he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Comfortable breathing.
Okay.
That's fine.
As you two just like
Have a
slowly.
good day. Have a good day.
You as well. Better luck next time.
It's fine. I'm not angry at all.
It's just a bean, Boo.
You're just a bean, Morrow.
I'm more than what?
Your hat tomorrow.
One of the dwarves who runs, oh, shots fired. Walk out of the town.
Jubilee, you're the one who chased after a bean.
Because I was trying to help my friends.
It's a very silly thing that you did. I do not think that bean was real.
Of course it was real. She just ran after it. You were just jealous so you didn't see it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
More,
Best
more.
friends.
Ripped the green bean.
Goodbye, Creepy. I missed.
Peace.
Wonderful. Anything you all want to do in town?
Doesn't Morrow need to find a smithy? Or wait, the Dragonborn. Where is he? She just has your shield.
Jacked your
She
shit.
said she, you know, it's. I mean, I gave her a shield with
You're
a bunch
so
of holes.
trusting.
You will feel a tapping on your back
Oh,
as the Dragonborn, sure enough,
good.
is standing there with. It doesn't look the same,
okay.
but it does appear to have kind of like bands of iron, sort of like diagonally over the holes, and she just. It's not perfect,
No,
but
that it's functional, and
It
that's
is.
all I want.
all right. And you can see like as she's moving around, there's bits of. As best as you can make out, there's like tools sticking out of a belt that she's got around her waist, and she's like, I did the best I could, so.
Oh, you did this.
I mean, as repayment for sacrificing yourself
Well,
yesterday.
Thank you. I didn't even know you were a smithy. Thank you.
In a manner of speaking.
It seems like you've done a well enough.
You can see that
job.
there's like little lumps going around, like little rivets. But
Yes.
Maybe Morrow doesn't know what those are, but for
yeah.
your information, yeah, it's almost like little rivets kind of going around, and yeah, not the most beautiful work, but it's fast, it's quick, it's now a usable shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
Thank you. I had a few hours yesterday, and well, I decided to repay the favor, I suppose.
Thank you.
Of course.
Favor is repaid. Mara's just gonna strap the shield to her back.
And I will say, I apologize for Benny's. Well, she didn't quite interfere, but
Was that the woman in the cloak?
yes.
Benny.
She has an odd thing about spying on others, it seems.
She's not very sociable. was her way of reaching out, I suppose.
I see. That was her socialization, not spying for nefarious reasons.
You know, it's hard to confirm sometimes. Hard to be sure. But I don't think there was any ill will behind it.
Maybe at least you got your dagger back.
Does Morrow see Benny?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
She stole your dagger?
She did
I
temporarily.
believe it was returned.
It was
I
returned.
had some words with her last night.
Oh.
Nothing horrible. Just a chat.
19.
19. You will see from one of the alleyways next to a building, just maybe about 20, 30 feet off, a dark cloaked figure who is just sort of like peeking out and like sees you looking and then just like ducks back into the alleyway.
Bless.
Alright, well.
So she stays around, very useful. She has a wide variety of skills, really, and socializing's not her strong suit.
She doesn't want to socialize. It's
Fair
okay.
enough, as long as there's more reason to believe that she does not have nefarious reasons behind her spying.
Again, I tend to question that myself. But for the most part,
It's romantic.
she's above board,
Alright.
as far as I can tell. I can't promise anything.
Romancing
Well,
me.
it was lovely to meet you.
You as well. Thank you for... Well, just thank you.
Hopefully we see you around.
I'm sure you will, and excellent idea with the...
Yeah.
Do you? Oh, right.
I hope you
don't
guys
know this
stay
town, do
together.
you?
I don't know. I'm not from here. It's my first time in any of the... what would these... not quite human lands? Human adjacent lands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it would
There's
be,
so
wouldn't
many
they?
of them.
There are. It's very strange.
It is, I agree.
But I suppose I understand the circumstances behind it.
I don't. Why?
She seems like to perk up a little bit, like, well, I mean, history, sure, let's... All right, I mean, not too long ago, the last human dynasty was unfortunately ended under strange circumstance. I didn't quite hear why myself, but after that, all the human lords and ladies and various noble families were striving for more power themselves, and this splintered the human lands into... Oh, what are they up to now? 13, 14, was it? I didn't quite keep track to the most recent. But they've splintered in their own grabs of power, and each local king, queen now is saying they are the rightful ruler.
Yeah, that's kind of my experience when I was going through there. I only went through a couple, but it was almost like every human I met just called themselves a king or queen.
That is a common experience these days, unfortunately.
That's very odd.
Yeah, that's why I didn't stay on that road. I went the long way. It was much prettier.
Very smart. Mm-hmm. I haven't really traveled up that way, but I've read enough about them.
Apparently it's really dangerous. I didn't really
It is.
see anyone go.
No. Where did you travel?
Oh, the Plagueland path.
You see her just sort of like... Huh.
Yeah, no one really went that way. I had to pay someone a lot of money to take me that way.
There's reason for that, generally.
I didn't see anything, only a couple monsters, but they were really far away. Only
You're
oobly
lucky.
booblies over there.
You were very lucky then.
Was I?
From what I've heard, yes, the travelers that go into the Plaguelands don't generally return. I suppose if you're staying on the outskirts, you'd have a bit...
Yeah.
Okay, you may have a bit of bad luck out there, but... Yeah, for the rest of you, don't recommend going that way.
I mean, it used to be a really nice old road, but just really like in disrepair now.
Many, many years ago, sure. It's close to a century or 4.
Sure.
I didn't read that much about it.
I don't know anything about your guys' history. It's really weird down here.
We're pretty far north.
Up here.
Sure.
We leaving now?
Sure, let's go. Somewhere.
All right. Pleasure. Yes. Enjoy your day until they.
Bye.
Didn't you see her just sort of like? Didn't think it'd be that quick. All right.
What?
I have to go.
Oh, alright.
Wait, where you going?
Back inside. Then she just goodbye and just walks
Bye.
back into the mansion.
I don't hear anything. Should I be hearing something?
Just wait.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear.
They might want to
I
talk to
don't hear
us.
anything. But
It's okay.
They might want to talk to us individually.
No, he said he was going to talk to me. Mara said to talk to me. No,
They're not going to do that, are they? They're not going to talk into our minds.
that's what they said he was going to do.
Into yours.
Not ours.
Well, it's implied, really.
What if it's Oliver? But I thought he was just going to talk to me. Oh, I'm not hearing anything. Ooh. I'm clearing my thoughts so he can get to me better.
Alright, well, how about we go somewhere more quiet than maybe not
Peanut butter.
windows. I'm sorry?
I just want peanut butter. Sorry, clearing my thoughts.
You see a couple of the dwarves kind of going around and like have been talking to other people and like eventually make their way around to your group and it's like, right, we're gonna hit up the tavern. You lot want to join? Going for a few drinks.
Oh, might as well. Let's go.
Aye.
Sure.
All right, you know, that's something they said about supporting local businesses and all that. They're giving us free stuff in there, so I figured.
Oh, free?
I mean, they did that motion, right? It
Oh,
was
okay,
like,
yeah. Let's go
support
then.
that, I don't know
Definitely.
Is it important to support
No,
our
it's
local
free in
businesses
the-
right now?
in the
Yes.
old
Oh, we don't get more.
Is it?
It's always important to support local
No.
businesses.
Why?
Because the town you're in, I mean, that's I don't know,
That's
get
their
economy and
livelihood.
I get hired to do things and I do those things and
Help
that's it.
keep
So.
things running, you may
Aye.
say. Wow.
Yeah, that's the lesson, I suppose. It's
Concrete ascended times.
but there's
Get
right. So
crawled.
I mean, I haven't had a drink in. I've been out here for what 10 minutes. I'm gonna go.
What's your name?
My name. It's an excellent question. I know my name. It's a good name.
Are you certain?
I mean,
He's already had a few
sometimes
drinks.
Yeah, it's been 10
it's
minutes.
right. Yeah, name's Rurik. Rurik. Yeah.
Rurik.
Sure. Close
My
enough.
mouth don't make those words.
I mean, what's that accent you got? It's Rurik.
Rarik.
Yeah, sure. It's close enough.
That's a lot easier to say.
There's a female dwarf with him, and his name's Rurik. You say it right. Rurik.
Rick.
She seems to have a thicker accent than he does. Rurik. You say it right, not at all.
Okay, sorry.
What's your
There you
name?
go.
What's your name?
Kathra.
That's
You
easier.
have more into it? Is that how you pronounce
Should we go to the
For
tavern?
Rurik.
Let's just
Yeah.
go.
Just
to
say
the
it right.
tavern. Tomorrow's already walking to the tavern.
Oh yeah, Rurik is joining you, and Kathra like turn around, she'll just trail after him.
I need to work on my accents. That's hard to say.
They're already walking away.
Just sounds like you're.
Are you a chicken?
So what did you lot do? Where did you head off to? Yesterday was it? You did the whole, northeast southwest sort of thing.
We did the ship.
Ah, how'd that go?
Good.
Great. You don't want details with that?
We hit people and
Right.
rid of
What task
criminals,
did you do?
right? Criminals? Were they criminals?
I hope that they
Presumably,
Deborah
yes.
definitely did not.
Pirates.
They're criminals.
Says
They get treated as
Gosh.
such.
I mean, no, we went to deal with that chanting in the caves. It's little lizard
that
folk in
way?
there, like
Oh,
little buddies. They're cool.
The cult.
Were they cute?
I mean, cute after they stopped chatting, sure.
It was a cult, though, wasn't it?
Never really stopped asking.
Fair enough.
Did you kill them?
Oh,
Kill one of them.
please.
One of them died. The rest of them really didn't seem too keen on fighting after that. We sort of just... It's paste. Well, kind of. Most of it. Like his arm is paste.
Oh,
Yeah, that was fun.
I feel
I've never really
like
pasted something before.
we weren't violent
Congratulations.
enough.
Thank you.
I was violent.
I don't think
There you
violence
go.
is always the answer.
No, don't suppose it. We talked to the rest of
Has
them.
been in for many centuries.
But like, it's getting them
It's very true.
attention, and we're not getting attention on us.
You know, Boo, I have
Yeah.
a feeling that Tien may be right and that they might contact us later. Who knows how much they have to say to each person, right?
Maybe I
And
can
even
wait.
if they didn't pick you, is that really that big of a deal?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't they pick me?
Well,
Why would you say that, Mara? Why would you say that, Mara? Why wouldn't they pick me, Mara? What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to imply.
You are
anything.
implying a lot of things. If you are going to say that, why would they not pick me? I did everything I did. What did you do? You only took some acid damage. Look at you. You're fine. Get over it.
At this point, you're able to see the tavern.
It's happening.
Lower walls are cobblestone going around. You can see a second floor wood set up past that. You can see a few logs in the corners holding up the supports. Fairly well made for a tavern. It's probably one of the better made buildings in the town. But Rudik will just kind of shoulder open the door as he walks in. It's a fairly... not quite lively at this point, as it's still before lunchtime, but there's a few townsfolk just sitting around in there. As you kind of look over, as more and more of the kind of adventuring crews come in, they're like, all right, should make for some good drinking buddies. All right, sure. Barkeep seems a little overwhelmed, but very happy as he's like grabbing coin and just like filling mugs. Like, okay, good, yeah, go get someone. I need help here. Hi, folks. Anything I can get for you?
Supporting the local business.
Great. What do you want?
Alcohol. Me?
Sure. Yeah. I got ale. It's kind of like mead. I can throw some honey in there if you want. Sure. So yeah, pours a cup like 3/4 full of ale and just. You'll see him pull out like a barrel, but like a small kind of cask of honey, and just sort of like scoops it up with a large spoon.
Oh, can you add in one of those honeycombs too? Those look real good.
Just kind of shrugs and like, yeah, sure, dumps it in. And, right, yeah, honey and ale. Give me a silver piece.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, so easy. Okay.
Can't be easy.
No, it's just easy to make money with so many people in here. That's all I meant. Right, folks?
How much is water?
It should be free, should it not?
Yeah, well, sure.
Can I have some of that?
Yeah. I mean, ale's only 3 copper. If you want any of that.
No, thank you. We don't like drinking.
Why not? And yes, we
Sure.
do like drinking. I'm drinking
Just
right now.
scoops up some water. It's relatively clean. Like as clean as you'd find in like... Yeah. There's no like mold growing on the cup or anything.
Yeah.
There's no algae in the water, but it's like it's from just a large open barrel. And for the rest of you folks,
Whiskey.
Ale, please.
I got strong stuff. I don't know if it's whiskey.
I'll try it.
Runa,
Sure, you got the coin for it?
Runa, I don't know if you should be drinking that.
How old?
Thirsty. There's
Sorry?
a sock
You want the
in
best
that
stuff,
barrel.
or you want kind of more like the newer?
No, newer stuff, it's fine.
All right, 4 silver.
Alright.
Cool. Kind of takes that and shoves over. It's in just like a small kind of wooden glass, not a nice
I'm gonna
glass one.
see how it tastes. We'll see how Mora thinks it tastes.
Okay.
Oh, this is... I really like this stuff.
There's a bit more burn to it, so maybe you like the kick.
Oh,
But,
another please.
Sure, 4 silver. Keep it coming, and I'll keep it going. Yeah, all right, cool, great. There you go. And you're keeping track of your coin and everything.
Try.
This is very good.
Can you get one of us?
Yeah.
A small glass of wine, if you have one.
Yeah. How old are you?
110.
I mean, Bahamut.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Sure.
In human years?
In human years, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, okay. Kind of just like looks at you a little bit and just
Jubilee
Give me a
holds up her
persuasion check,
hands.
though.
Oh, persuasion
Sure.
check.
yeah.
She's baby.
The small ones live a lot longer.
It's the same with dogs.
My mother was very old. Is very old.
That hurts my brain.
Okay. Again, he just lingers. He's kind of looking. He's like can't quite seem to make his mind. He goes, "You got the coin for it?"
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Starts uncorks it's like an old kind of dusty-ish bottle. Seems like not many people go for wine here, but he pours it out, kind of like half a glass, and just it's again in that little wooden cup sort of thing.
Yep.
Kind of slides to the end and just. You mind? Someone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Great. Thanks. That's 2 silver for the wine.
I flick 2 silver up.
Alright, thanks.
Where are you getting all these?
So, the coin?
Collect them.
Like I said, ale is
mostly.
3 copper. You can go in for that if you like, if you don't have much.
Would you like me to buy you something?
Or that. I don't care who pays.
Can I get 1 ale, please?
Sure.
It
3
doesn't
copper.
have
Flicks
to
you
be
3 coppers.
Thank you very much. And you kind of, like, someone else comes in and is like, 4 ale. Like, sure. Kind of trades off money and...
Boy,
Hey.
what fruity drinks you got?
Like apple juice?
Sure, I'll take a glass of that.
Okay. 2 copper.
Fine.
Thanks. Kind of just pulls out like a jug and just... There you
I
go.
have to split my coins.
Yeah.
It should do it automatically
It
if
does
you...
not.
Oh, it does not?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought they had to do that.
Yeah, no, you have to go and like
Okay.
So I gotta
take away your gold.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Like, go and, like, yeah.
Okay,
That's
okay.
too much work.
He'll give you change for stuff like
Apple juice.
made from apples.
Had this before.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, if you're not ordering anything else, I got more. There's you can see people like coming up.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll go to a table.
Thank you.
Over to the table.
Alright. This place is not nearly as big as the place you came from. There's maybe like 5 tables in the room. Most of them have
I'll man sit at a table and like spread myself, my very large form, until people just get out of my way.
Okay. We'll say there's two other dudes sitting at the table. They're sort of just like, could have asked us to, whatever. Could have asked us to leave. That would have been the polite thing to do. Yeah, okay.
Bye!
We're going, yeah, bye. Gonna head off to another table.
She'll like scooch up again.
Yeah. You'll see the dwarves like, you can sit with us, lads, come here. And you're like, alright, cool, yeah, sure. Although you will see Zoka kind of looking over and just like,
Just wave.
Moro is just gonna go sit down with her whiskey, which is very like, holy shit.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Getting buzzed over there?
Yep.
I'd be careful how
It's
much
gonna
we drink
climb
because
up
we don't
onto a
know when
chair.
or if we're going to be called back into the tavern.
give me an athletics check.
So don't get too drunk.
Oh my god, they're not gonna message us now. It's late in the evening.
No, it's not.
It's the morning.
It's before
It's in the
lunch.
morning.
Oh god.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, that's not bad. There's like a rung on a chair. You like climb up to that and then climb up. Yeah, you make your way up to the chair. If you
true.
stand, you can like look over the table. Yeah.
Did you like it?
The apple juice.
Mm-hmm. Nah. Ugh, maybe it's
I may
nasty.
have rolled a fuck.
Maybe it's probably because they used the wrong apples. My mom was way better at it.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, that's the point. Maybe you like tart apples. Maybe you're more of like an orange juice fan or like with something really sour, like a lemon.
Lemonade.
Yeah. I'm gonna make you some lemonade. Gotta go find that. Or I can make some sweet tea. I'll find some stuff to do.
All right. So you're heading out in town.
Yeah.
Okay. In search of lemons and sweet tea. Let's see. It's
A market, maybe?
Well, it's just like a rural village. There's not really like a big.
Is there a little
market.
farm stand with lemons at least?
You went sure. It's early enough in the morning that the farmers market is probably still open. So you'll find a couple people in town. There's like 3 stalls.
Stalls.
Stalls, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll stare at them for a very long time.
One of them will just like,
Okay, let's go. Oh, that's fine. Hi.
hey, looking for something?
Yeah. Some fruit, please.
You sure? Yeah, I got a whole.
Lemons.
That's the next stall over. They're the yellow ones.
What are those green ones then?
Those are limes.
What's the difference?
These are more sour.
Oh, I'll take those then if they're more sour.
Alright. How many you want? He's just like 12. Sure, yeah, okay. That's it.
Yeah.
She'll just get like a collection of random fruits.
Okay. Yeah, he's I don't know, fruit farmer. He's probably gonna have like limes and oranges. He'll be a citrus guy.
Mellows.
Sure.
Tangerine.
Some tangerines. Yeah, why not? He's got some assortment of fruit. So yeah, you can grab some limes, some other thing. I forgot what they said.
Those other things.
Other citrusy fruits.
Various fruits.
Yes.
And
For the lot, he'll 5 copper.
Sure. Now I need
Thank you,
to really
Kelly.
make some conversions. 10.
I mean, if you just hand him a silver, he can give you back 5 copper.
Yeah, well, I have gold, okay? I don't have silver.
Yeah, I probably can't make change for gold.
Oh. Does anyone have change for gold?
I have 8 silver. Do you just want me to pay for them?
Did you go with her?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, stalker, but okay, sure.
How much was it? 4 silver?
5 copper.
5 copper. Okay.
Yeah,
I have
so-
7 copper, so I'll give him
I need more
5
money.
coppers.
All right.
I'm running out. Jubilee, how did you get your money?
I've just had it since I was traveling.
Huh. Did you like work for it though?
Yes.
Oh, cause I just kind of inherited my job and like I'm not really doing it right now.
We can
Boo.
see that.
During this conversation, you'll hear, if you have time, bring your group back.
Are you in my brain head?
There's no response.
What was that? Are you okay? Did they contact you?
There's like a 5% chance that wasn't just me making stuff up.
Okay, so we should go back to the fountain.
Yeah.
I give the shopkeep thing, stand guy, his 5 coppers.
Thank you very much.
I
You know.
take the limes and various fruits.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I walk back to the tavern.
He's put them together in a small little box and kind of hands it off. And
We've got to go back.
Oh, they contacted you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Uh-huh.
It looks like they contacted
Yeah,
us.
I'm like 2% sure that it was real now.
No.
And not just.
It's okay, we'll go anyways.
It's a good thing
I don't
Jubilee
trust
was
her.
there.
Okay, let's go. We're going to head back towards the fountain.
okay.
And
You'll still see that shimmering doorway, same place it always was.
It's so fancy. Hop in.
As you all walk through, you'll see the entire place is transformed. You now walk into a large, just very like 50, 60 feet tall marble entryway. With pillars going across the sides. You see like gold trim going all around them. It is just decked out. You see like plush lounge chairs on the side. On the far end of almost like an 80-foot walk to the other end, you see Lafaraillian, the Loxodon, and the Warforged.
it's like a super grand hall, kind of.
Very, very grand. It's like domed ceilings.
Julie's
You
like
see like
taking in her
paintings.
surroundings.
Yeah, there's
thrones.
paintings.
You know,
I've
like
never seen
50
anything
feet
like
tall.
this
Sorry?
forever.
Like thrones, like with really tall backs.
The chairs they're sitting on look fancy but more comfortable than anything else. But you will see some like velvet cushioned lounge chairs along the sides. There's paintings easily over 20, 30 feet tall and wide, just adorning the walls, the ceilings. And you'll hear from the far side, "Hello? Why are you here?"
Hi. Didn't you tell us to come?
Yeah, I did. Come on in.
I was concerned.
That would have really messed with me.
I like to have some fun sometimes. Please, make the walk.
Okay.
All right.
She'll hop over.
Well, and you can see that there are 5 chairs set up. Again, fancy but more comfortable looking. This is before you take a seat. It's entirely up to you if you'd like to do this individually or as a group.
Is there fart cushions on there?
There are cushions. They're not composed of farts.
If I sit on it, is it gonna make a sound?
Only if you make the sounds.
Thank you, you answered it for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna sit down, but I'm making direct eye contact with Jubilee.
It wasn't me, it was Jubilee!
Lafaraillian's got a smile on his face, the other 2 are just like... They seem entirely unimpressed.
Laura is going to sit down just as unimpressed as they are.
Okay.
Is the chair my size, or am I gonna have to?
There is a chair your size. Yes.
Wait, is it really? Is it really tall though? Like, are there stairs going up to it? And does it like?
No, it's like you to sit on the ground, but then as you sit on it, it rises up to the same height.
Rose lips.
Excellent.
I just imagine it with really long,
Like a high chair. Like a baby high chair with really long legs.
Alright.
But yes, if you would like to do this individually or as a group, that is up to you to decide. Please just let us know.
I say as a group because I like you guys.
That is fine.
Yeah, group sounds good to me.
That's so sweet. That's something that best friends would say. Sorry.
All
Just
right.
really emotionally turned up by it. As a group.
Bless you.
As a group, then, we have one question. Why? Let's make sure I get this right here.
On my spit.
Why do you want to join the guild?
Oh. Are you
And you can see he's stopped smiling more at this point. He seems taken on a bit more serious. He's just looking at each of you individually and whoever would like to answer first. And again, you do have the choice to answer this individually if you'd like.
I would like to answer individually, if that's alright.
Very well.
I'd like to answer individually out loud.
In front of your group?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Carry on. If you'd like to go first.
I want to be a hero and in the Adventurers Guild because there's nothing else to do with my life. So I thought it'd be better to do this. Oh, it's that, there's lots of other things I could do, but this seems real noble. Like, you gotta do stuff and you gotta see the world. Like, I found out the other day, that there's like a little patch of forest, and it turns out that there's people in there. Like, a lot. Like a lot. It was really weird, and they're all really weird, and there was like horse people. I didn't get it. They were weird.
You seem taking notes throughout all of this.
She's kind of rambling about horse people for a while.
He doesn't stop you.
Okay, that's all. A betterment of the world and saving of lives and stuff. I'm gonna sit down now.
All right. Thank you very much. Who would like to go next if you are willing to speak in front of the group?
I would like to answer individually.
Yeah,
Very
out
well.
loud.
Anyone else willing to answer in front of the group?
Wait, is individually in... Do you speak to a mind or we vote privately?
I will simply ask the others to use the other chairs in the area surrounding this, and they will not be able to hear you.
Alright.
Why keep these secrets?
So if nobody else is wanting to answer in front of the group,
No one else.
who would like to go next? If you do not decide, I will pick. All right. Next in line. If the rest of you please make use of the chairs and amenities around here. The servants are still in the area, though they have fewer options for food and drink available.
Well, I
You're
was just
welcome.
gonna go take a seat.
Well, that's not fair. I told
take
you
a seat,
guys.
I will tell you later. Or you can stay here, I don't mind. Jubilee just starts, she's like, I spent my whole childhood with a family that I loved. And all of a sudden they stopped loving me. And I want to know why. And I want to know if there's any way that I can prevent that from that happening to anybody else in the future.
All right. Thank you very much.
Can I have a question? I didn't think that was like a thing you could do. Like, you have the power to make people just not like you.
Jubilee's looks away. She's like, apparently.
Whoa. I need to have a think about that. That's really cool.
For the rest of you who were not in the area, once you had gone about 20 feet away, you would have heard no sound from within there.
Just Boo being like,
Yeah. You can see Boo reacting to things, but that's it. For the rest of them, they're just like, they're just taking notes, and then they just look up and then take notes, and that's it.
Ghibli basically just wants to know why what happened to her, you know?
Fair enough. If you could call in, and he's just kind of like going down in the order that you sat in, which I'm going to say is the order of this table. If you could send in Moro, please.
Ghibli leaves. Maro, it's your turn.
Oh, alright. Moro's gonna get up and go into the area, sit down.
Hi, Morrow.
Yeah, Boo stayed there.
Boo.
Hi.
I believe she's wanting to be left alone.
Oh,
If you don't mind, Boo. This is very, very private information.
yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm your emotional support so you can get through it.
Boo.
We're a team.
Yes, that's correct, but I would prefer you not to know this. It's actually better if you don't. Trust me.
But that's not what you do in a team. There's no I in team.
That's right. But have I been a teammate to you thus far? Do you trust me?
Is this a trick question?
No, it's not. I'm being sincere.
Okay.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then you'll have to trust that what I'm about to say is private. And that it need not be disclosed to many. In fact, it's better that it's not disclosed to many.
Fine. Keep your secrets. I don't want to know anyways.
Alright.
Right then. Secrets.
And I will say that the information you choose to divulge here, whatever you do choose to tell us, will remain with us.
So once Moro sees Boo 20 feet away,
jumping off and then sits down.
Ghibli's just like,
Moro's gonna say,
Wants to be privatized.
I will be completely honest, I was a bit, I don't know what the humans have a word for it or a term.
They
But I
have
was-
terms for many things.
Indeed. I was very surprised by your invitation. It was very unorthodox and I've never received a guild invite. However, after much consideration on it, and considering my circumstances of unfortunate leading, I'm in a position where a guild may be quite important in not only helping my own needs, but possibly growing myself. That's all.
All right. Thank you very much.
Mara's gonna get up and Tien.
If you could send Tien in, please.
Alright. Mara's gonna Tien, it's your turn.
Alright. So I'll go in.
Mora's gonna go back 20 feet and go sit down with everyone. I think it went fine.
you
Yeah.
did a good job.
Please. And the seat will have lowered for you.
You
Just
did.
rise
You
back
can see,
up.
like, Ghibli's, like, looks visibly a little
Would you
upset
prefer
with herself.
closer to the ground, or?
I would actually prefer closer to the
And
ground.
you'll see him just sort of like
Bug guy.
lower the seat back down as he just like reaches a hand out, and the seat just goes back down.
She's thinking about her family.
I'm on a quest to search for my brother, and who was taken. And I believe that I can do some good along the way if I join up with this guild, but also that the resources that you have will be beneficial to my search.
And you see him kind of jotting down notes and all this. And all right. Thank you very much. Please send in Runa.
I'll leave him. Runa.
Okay.
As you walk in, they're just, please take a seat.
Sit down.
So,
Survival. There's strength in numbers. And power among your ranks.
all right. He pauses for a beat, the same way you saw with Boo and the rest of them. He pauses for a beat just to leave a bit of extra room to see if you're going to say anything else, and then, all right. Thank you very much. And you see him just sort of like wave in the air, and you'll be able to hear him at this point. Thank you all for coming. We will continue our deliberations and let you know our decision. Kind of looks at it to you. Tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning.
Thank you for giving
Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Thank you for your time.
You should be able to open up the rooms here for you to have a night's rest, or if you'd like to find a place to sleep in the town, you are free to do so.
Having access to a bed is convenient here, so I think I will take up that offer.
My chest is still in here.
It will still be in your room. Don't worry. Anything you have left here has been maintained. I have just rearranged a few things.
If we left something here, you just hid it somewhere, so we have to go and find it?
Oh no.
I could do that.
Please don't do that with my chest.
Yours will be in your room. Did you leave
Unless
something
I get there
here?
first. Can you unlock it so I can get there first, real quick?
No.
I think he more means the rooms themselves.
No green beans.
Yes. The occupants will have access to their rooms, and nobody else will.
Great.
We do value some semblance of privacy here.
Okay.
Is there something you would like me to hide around in your room?
A green bean?
I'll consider it.
It'll be real funny.
Go on.
Okay.
She'll run off.
I really hope there's a green bean under her pillow.
But yes, you kind of motions for you to like, alright, well, I do need to talk to the next group now, so if you would vacate the area, please.
Alright, thank you.
Bye. Have a good day.
You as well. Alright. So, as you head back out of the town, you can see the dwarves heading out of the tavern as they're just like, right, it's my turn.
Oh.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Do you want some water?
There's water and ale.
Blah, blah, yeah, you do.
Yeah, there's water in ale.
What's water now? Yeah.
Sure,
Sounds
you
real
got it.
good.
Yeah.
Come
Alright,
on.
let's go. Kind of like, you see him just like,
It's like impossible to understand.
okay, let's go. Kind of stumbling, and the female dwarf is like, come on, get going, like holding him up straight, and you see three others kind of trailing behind. But you are left to your devices in the town, awaiting the decision of the guild members there. And that's I think where we're going to end the session tonight. So thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.